All righty. They tried to kill the goat, bruh. They tried to kill the goat. And they failed. They failed, bruh. They tried. And they missed. They tried and they missed, bruh. It has been cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs out here, bro. Like the stream. That's the least y'all can do. Like the stream. Don't homie. Don't homie, bruh. We going through it out here in LA, bruh. We going through it out here in LA. Hot diggity doggy. It is quite crazy. Quite freaking crazy, bro. Not even gonna lie. Pretty crazy. Spooked from time to time, but not deterred. A little spooked, not deterred. Yeah, we can see like fire from my place. We outside and it's just like It's been crazy, y'all. It has been crazy. That's why I've been MIA. It's been pretty insane. Not even gonna lie, bro. Yeah. Well, I walk outside. You can see fire. We'll just say that. They gave us an evacuation notice. We're like, I straight up gave them, the Wolf of Wall Street. I'm not fucking leaving. I'm not fucking leaving. I'm not leaving. So, it's, I haven't been on Twitter that much. I've been trying to just, keep a face, but also, like, watch. Because there's been Easton, there's been Palisades. Bro, I almost got a place in Palisades. Right? I almost got a place in the Palisades. It was a beachfront house. It was a killer of a steal. It was like an old woman, right? An old woman was selling it. She had a whole story and everything. Yeah, I just wanted to sell it and everything. Bro, it was amazing. I almost got it. It had to be fixed up, but I was like, yo, it's fucking Palisades. And it's beachfront property, bro. It was like a crazy deal. Man. And I was upset. I was upset that I didn't get it. I was upset. Man, now... Bro, blessing in disguise. Blessing in disguise. Because that shit would be gone. That shit would be gone, bro. Absolutely fucking gone. Absolutely gone. It is ravaging. It was going towards Sunset. Bro, everyone in Sunset, friends, all of them are gone. They had to evacuate. I'm like, bruh, what? Bro, Hollywood Hills, fam. Hollywood Hills. It's pretty insane. It's going east now. So I'm like, I installed the app because everybody got the app now. I think everybody in LA has the app now. Watch Duty, bro. There's like a Hearst fire. The Hearst fire has been contained, but like Palisades fire is fucking shit up. Then the Kenneth fire. Apparently the Kenneth fire was allegedly started by an arson. I'm thinking a lot of these fires were arson, to be honest with you. A lot of these were arson. But Eaton fire, bro. Eaton Fire is tearing shit up, bro. Pasadena. Do y'all understand Pasadena? Bruh, it's I don't know, man. This is pretty insane. These are all like really nice places, bro. These are all nice areas. I just find it funny. Nothing's happening in Inglewood, Southgate. All of them are fine. Hawthorne, all that's fine. But like, yeah, Sherman Oaks, that's getting close. Bro, all this shit is crazy. I'm surprised they haven't contained it. And I'm looking at the fire in Palisades. I'm like, it's only 8% contained? It's only 8% fucking contained, bro? What? I'm like, yo, heads are going to roll, bruh. Heads are going to roll. I don't know what the fuck is going on. People are trying to say, oh, they defunded the firefighters. I was like, looking up that, bro. I've just been trying to focus just to make sure that the fire doesn't like spread over here, bro. Cause it's like I said, we got an evac notice. I was like, I'm not fucking going to get the fuck out of here, bro. And then after that, there was another evac notice, but they sent it to everyone, bro. They sent it to everyone. Everyone in LA got an evac notice. And then they sent another notice talking about, hey, disregard that notice. I'm like, oh my God. We're surrounded by fucking idiots. We're surrounded by fucking idiots. Oh, man. Oh my gosh, bro. And then I finally log online. And I'm seeing like Charlie Kirk and the rest of them talking about, oh, this is DEI. I'm like, what the fuck does DEI have to do with anything? I honestly hate these people, bro. I never understood like hate until recently. Cause it's like, they don't even stop, bro. Everything's a narrative for them. Everything. Like in amidst a fucking natural disaster, it's like it's a narrative for them. Even when shit was going on in Florida, it was a narrative for them. Oh, they're not going to properties that have, MAGA signs. I'm like, do y'all niggas like ever stop and like what? Y'all be the first ones talking about fucking unity and stuff. I'm like, y'all really talking about DEI right now? Like motherfuckers, communities are gone, bro. Like neighborhoods, gone. People displaced. People going from one place to another because the fire keeps on spreading. And these motherfuckers are talking about DEI. I'm like, what the fuck? And then they went around spreading fake news talking about black people were looting. They had a video of a dude holding his bag, right? And they're like, hey, looters, they're now looting. I'm like, bruh, are y'all fucking serious? Does your hate? I think we're gonna lose until we have hate like that. Genuinely. I genuinely believe that we're gonna lose. Good people are gonna lose until you manage to weaponize or utilize your hate properly. Because I can't hate like that. Like that's fucking crazy to me. I can't hate like that, bro. Like, yeah, Palisades is a complete parking lot. And that is Moni's. I don't know if y'all have ever been to Palisades, but it is Moni's. All right? So I know they upset. I told y'all a long time ago. That's why I was so upset with Larry Elder fucking up the race when it came to Gavin Newsom. And then Karen Bass and then all this, bro. I'm trying to find the truth, but I've also been like, yo, it's been like, I won't say 50-50, but like all these notifications, hey, is now, okay, remains 3% contained. Eaton Fire is 3% contained, and it's just like, I don't know, man. It's gotten crazy. It's gotten really crazy. Really fucking crazy. Like everywhere is just fires. It's just, I mean, and then you have these little baby fires that pop up, and it's like, yo, where'd that fire come from? Right? Lydia Fire. Where the fuck did Lydia Fire come from? Then they had a Archer Fire, Kenneth Fire, Palisades Fire is one that's been crazy. The Eaton Fire, Creek Fire. I'm like, bruh. Someone in LA made the Lord angry. Nah, I ain't got nothing to do with that. Because if that's the case, all of Florida would be burned by now. All of Florida would be done by now. Y'all would be cooked out there. This nigga Big Dog sent me a stupid ass text how my Florida looking good right now. Huh. I'm like, nigga, do you not get like timing? Everything's burning up. We getting evac notices, right? I'm trying to talk to wifey, like, yo, we going to Uber, like she's like, where we gonna go? You know, if the fire, like, I mean, I'm pretty nonchalant about it, because I'm like, I'm LA, bro. Like, we've dealt with fires before, bro. That's just is what it is. LA is nothing to us. We're like, okay, yeah, there's a fire, got you, bet. But I'm looking at this motherfucker, Florida looking good, right? But I'm like, nigga, what? What? Like, do you not, like, what, is something not clicking there? Crazy. But I appreciate all the phone calls, all the text messages. But I'll take a fire over a fucking hurricane, bro. I'll take a fire over a hurricane any day. Any day. Yeah, bro. It's stuff like this where it gets people to believe, you know, to become atheists. Because it's like, yo, listen. All the fuck shit that these bumfucks, you know, states are, you know, the stupid fucking people out there. Of all the states, bro, to hit, I'm like, y'all really? And it's crazy to see the hatred. These mofos are fucking like hating, bro. It's insane. I pop online because I have to limit just to make sure everything's going all right. And then my PC, bro, fam. Bro, this shit, smoke. It almost started an electric fire. It almost started. I had to take it out. I don't even know what the fuck happened. I don't know what happened. I've never had an issue. Bro, it sparked and then, and then it was like, oh shit. Bro, I kid you not. I still smell it, but it almost started an electric fire, bro. An electrical fire almost started. I'm like, and then on top of that, the fucking plumbing broke, bro. The fucking plumbing broke. Everything. It was like boom, 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 boom. So I've been like, I haven't been able to record. I haven't been able to film. You know, I've been every now and then. But yeah, the plumbing broke. We had to get plumbers over here. The plumbers were telling us. I'm like, nigga, why are you telling us this? But he was like, yeah, we were just working on a house last week and that house isn't there. I'm like, nigga, this is... We could have done without that. But thank you, though. We could have done without that. Yeah, he was talking about how he was just working on a house. He's like, yeah, that house is no longer there. It's no longer there. It's gone. I'm like, oh, shit, fam. So, because I'm thinking it's just a clog. Now, when I do something, I go all the way. I do everything that I can, aside from, you know, spending $5,000 on like some professional tools. So when I was like, okay, if I give up, that means it's some real shit. Sure enough, it was some real shit. Like there was a clog in the center because of grease, and then we come to find out the pipe was broken. That's another thing that I hate, because you get these mofos to do one fucking job, right? Nigga, there's a clog, fix it. And then they're like, oh, we got to remove this. We got to cut that. We, you know, there's a pipe broken here. You know, that's going on there. I'm like, you get like a $300, $400 job that turns into $2, $3, $5K. Like that. Easy, fam. Easy. Easy, bro. Easy. Okay? So, now I'm dealing with that. I can't record because they going... You know, they getting the fucking, you know, professional auger and shit like that. I'm like, what? What the fuck is going on? Bro, they going through the kitchen. They going to do this. They going over here. They like, bro, it's been insane, fam. It's been fucking insane, bro. It's been fucking insane. So they just finished up. Now they have to patch up because they, you know, they had to tear down the wall, essentially. They had to tear down the wall because there was a pipe that was messed up. I guess. Okay, sure. I don't know how that would... anyways, whatever. Because we had that happen last time, where they had to completely remove all the slab, because we have nothing but slab outside the house. They had to break through the slab, go down underneath the ground, because there was a hole in the pipe because of the trees. The trees had gotten into the pipe, and so they had to replace all that. Then reconcrete and bro, so it was that, it was the fire, right? And then my PC broke, bro. I come back and the PC is off. Now I usually keep my PC on. It's just this way. It's just a habit. I keep mine on, and it's off. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, I'm not. Let's say when it comes to like troubleshooting PCs, on a 9 to 10, I'm like an 8.5 to a 9. All right, like I've dealt with PCs my whole fucking life, even as a kid. So especially when it comes to PCs, right? If it has to do with Mac, I don't know. Y'all on your own. They got some new shit with Mac. Well, not new shit. It's old shit that they, paint as new shit and then charge you an arm and a leg to fix it. But PCs all day. So I'm clicking this thing. Okay, I'm like, all right, it's not on. So I'm thinking my PSU, right? My PSU. I'm like, my motherboard's got to be good. Maybe there's, a bad connection, but I'm like, I haven't had any issues this entire time. So I was like, it can't be the bad connection. I don't know why my PSU would just turn off like that. I'm like, okay, because one thing that you have to do when something's not starting, usually what you do is you remove all of the RAM, you remove everything, you get like I forgot what it's called, it's like a raw build or something like that. You get one stick of memory and just make sure it starts, right? Because you have to start from your basic and then work your way up and then backwards troubleshoot. So I'm like, I don't want to do that shit, bro. I'm not, because I have so much RAM, I don't want to fucking do that shit, bro. I don't want to do that. So I'm clicking, and sure enough, I was like, oh shit. I don't know what happened. Maybe there was something. I knew my 3090 was, it had some life into it, bro. But I also keep my PC on all day, every day. So that's 365 times 4 years, because it's only 4 years old. So that shit fried. That shit's gone. So it was like, okay, because I know some motherboards, if they notice like a certain surge of power, they won't start, and it's like a protection mechanism. So I'm like clicking this shit, like start, bitch, start. I'm like, oh shit, because I saw a spark. I was like, let me take this shit out, bro. Let me remove this shit. So that almost caused a fire. I was like, damn, that would be fucked up if we cause a fire, and then we're the responsible for shit happening. So I'm like, I don't have a fucking PC. I don't have a PC, bro, because I don't have a backup. Because you know how I've been talking about, I want to get the 4090. I was looking at the the 5090, and all of that, because that's coming out later at the end of this month. So I'm like, okay, maybe that's about 2 racks, $199. I'm like, okay, maybe I just go and get that shit cracked. So I'm like, I need a PC, bro. Like I everything is on my PC, like the game, like my animation, everything. I have my gaming laptop as a backup. Thank God, I do have my gaming laptop as a backup, just in case worst comes to shove. But I'm like, I need a fucking GPU, bro. I need a fucking GPU. So I'm like, where do I get a GPU? Nowhere to get a GPU, bro. So I'm like, I'm not gonna get another 3090. I'm gonna get a 4090, bro. So I'm going all over. I'm just looking at Best Buy. Nope. Micro City. Nope. Excuse me. eBay. Nope. They talking about 3 to 4 weeks, bro. I'm looking all over, bro. So I finally find one, bro. I found these 2 people to get a 4090 from. Then guess what? I get the 4090. Now the variations of the 4090. I didn't think about this because I wasn't thinking about my tower. I was like, my tower should be able to handle this shit. Bro, I was getting the Founders Edition, but the dude who was selling it, he was a fuckhead and sold it to someone else, right? So I'm like, oh, fuck. So I got like the overclock, I forgot this other one. I have it somewhere. But I got this other one, right? And it comes with I forgot what it comes with, but it's a bigger version. So it's a really big version. So I get that, bro. I take it out the box. I remove my 3090, and it doesn't fucking fit. It's too big, bruh. It doesn't fucking fit. It doesn't fit my fucking PC, bro. It doesn't fit in the tower. So I'm like, okay, what do I do, bro? If I buy a tower, that tower is not gonna come till fucking Monday. If I wait till Monday, I'm still going to have to take off the motherboard. I'm going to have to remove all the fans, right? I'm going to have to remove everything and then install it into the new tower. I'm like, I really don't want to do that. That is a bitch to do. I don't want to do that. So I start moving shit around. I'm like, you know what? Let me remove these fans. Let me uninstall this. I'm like, okay. And I finally fit it in there. I'm like, okay, now it's not starting. I'm like, what the fuck? Why is it not starting? Bro. So with the 40 with the 3090, you have 2 slots, right? You have 2 little where's this bitch? Got it fresh out the box, right? These little 2 what are they called? PCI ports or whatever. But you have 2 ports right here. I'm like, bet, got that all day. With the 4090, it's not the same thing. All right, it's not the same thing at all. So I'm thinking I'm just gonna switch it out and boop boop boop, bing bong boop, right? Done and done. No, it's not the same thing, and it needs power. So I'm like, I don't have the power for this fucking 4090, bro. I don't have the fucking power. I don't have the, the connections, everything. In the meantime, we're seeing fire coming this way, coming towards us, bro. Like, we're seeing fire. We're looking at fire, right? We're looking at it. We're looking at it. I mean, we can look at it now, but it was like coming towards us. So I'm like, fuck, right? I'm like, okay, we got that. I'm trying to think Uber or, Airbnb. And then I hear Airbnb is giving like discounts to people who've been displaced from the fire. Then I'm thinking, fuck, do we have fire coverage? So I'm like asking wifey, yo, check up on the insurance to see if we have fire coverage. Cause I'm just thinking, yo, if this shit burns down, or if this shit, like, if we come back and it's nothing, I'm like, what are we gonna do, right? What's the deal? Anyways, I luckily, the person I bought it from, he was like, I don't want to. I mean, a nerd is a compliment, but he was a fucking nerd, right? Because he had the entire package, the ports, the CD, everything, like brand new. So I'm like, okay, bet. So it came with an adapter, bro. So I plug in the adapter. We got 4. It has 4 ports, right? It has 4 ports. So I'm like, all right, I have to take off the side of my tower, right? Take off the side of the tower. I'm like, yo, please God, let me find some extension. Let me find some cables, bro. So I'm like, yo, the fucking PSU, I think this is like 850. I believe this is 850 or 750. I believe it's an 850. But I'm looking, right? I finally find ports. I'm like, okay, bet. Boom. Let's plug this bitch in. Shit doesn't fit. It doesn't fit. And I'm like, bro, you guys don't understand, bro. I'm going through it. I'm fucking going through it. So I'm trying to plug it in. I'm like, okay, let me switch this connection with this connection. Eventually, long story short, I get them in. They're in, right? It's all hooked up. It has power. Motherboard's good. I turn it on. Red light on the motherboard. I'm like, nigga, what? Anyone, right? Red light on motherboard means something's fucked up, right? There's something's not connected right. Something's not getting power. Something's going on, right? Usually motherboards have like certain codes that'll beep and will flash. So I'm like, okay, all right, let me try this again. Let me just double check, make sure all the fucking connections are on, bro. Turn on, it comes on, bro. I was like, thank you, God. Thank you, God. Yeah, bro. It's been fucking insane. And then I got a virus on my fucking phone. I don't know. So every 5 seconds I have to verify that it's my phone. Has anyone gotten this virus? It's like the good Google read ad services virus or some shit. So now I'm looking up. I'm like, how the fuck did I get a virus on my fucking phone, bro? Like, what? So I'm like, maybe if I do a hard reset, but I'm like, I don't want to do a hard reset because then I have to figure out the contacts and the apps and I got data on it. I'm like, I don't know. But I don't know, bro. It's like a good services, good. It says, I forgot what it says. Like anytime you click something in Google Chrome, it redirects you. It's like one of those redirect viruses. And so it's like good services, good LA read services or some shit. So now I got a virus on my phone because I keep on wondering why it keeps on having me verify. Apparently this shit is like trying to hack my shit or something. So how'd you get a virus on phone? I have no idea. I haven't installed any new apps, bro. This is brand new. I don't know. That's why I was like, I haven't installed any new apps. I'm like, I don't know why I would have a virus on my phone. So I've been trying to figure out how to remove it. So, yeah, bruh. It's been fucking insane. It's been pretty fucking insane, bruh. LA is a majority minority city. Those scapegoated DEI have never been there. Big economy, decent infrastructure, very expensive. Yeah, I hear you. Need a full wipe, so back up and factory reset. I heard someone did that and it was still on their phone. Because I was thinking about that. Because like, if I have to do a factory reset, then so be it. But porn, I don't watch porn on my phone. Like, you have to be a fucking degenerate to watch porn on your phone. Like, come on now. Like an absolute, oh shit. Evacuation warnings have been expanded. Bro, what the fuck? Yo, what? Oh fuck, that's crazy. Oh boy. Bro, where's Luigi when we need him, bro? Did y'all hear about them canceling fire policies in the Palisades? Did y'all hear about them canceling insurance? Oh shit. Oh shit, it's going. Wait, is it going west? Bro, where's Santa Monica? No. Oh my god. Bruh, where's Santa Monica?
Welcome to the amazing army.
Bruh, what? No, they're not. Tell me. They have this shit. Stop it. Bruh, it's going towards Santa Monica. I thought it was going east. Oh man. Oh my god, bro. Bro, Bel Air? Oh fuck. Yeah, bro. Bro, that's near a hospital. Oh, an evacuation shelter. Bro, what? Look at this, bro. Look, this is Westwood. Y'all can't see, huh? But y'all see the perimeter and then see that? That's the fire, or it's spreading. And then that right there, those are shelters. Those are shelters. Those are shelters that it's heading towards. Damn, Santa Monica Beach? Get the fuck out of here. Oh my God. Benny's Tacos? Oh my God, businesses are gone, bro. Y'all don't understand. This is insane. This is insane. I was like, it wasn't that bad earlier. It wasn't that bad earlier. Oh my God, shit. Bro, it wasn't that bad earlier. That means, how the fuck are they allowing it to go to Santa Monica? Arizona Avenue? Y'all don't understand. This is crazy. This is crazy, bruh. Like, what? What? Oh my God. This shit is insane. How are they not stopping it? I don't understand. This shit's almost at San Diego County, bro. Calabasas? Do you understand Calabasas got monies? Like monies. Yeah, what the fuck is Club Fire? There's a new fire that's just started? Oh my God, bro. Yeah. They gotta get this shit under control, bro. They gotta get this shit under control. Do you think BlackRock is about to buy up some real estate after this? 100%. Anybody with any, as far as liquid income, they making moves, bro. They making moves, bro. Best believe they making moves. You'd be a fool not to. I'm gonna be honest with you. You'd be a fool not to, because there's gonna be a lot of fucking lots. There's gonna be a lot of lots because there's no more houses in Palisades, bro. There's lots, and those people are gonna be like, do I stay here and rebuild, or do I just pick up and move and sell the fucking lot? It's a piece of land, bro. It's now land. It's not a house. It's not property. You just have land. So it's like, do I rebuild on this land, or do I abandon ship and head out? Yeah. Companies, and the fact that they allow companies to buy real estate like that, I mean, it's just going to make the problem even worse. It's going to make the problem even worse because the prices are just going to go up. It's going to make the problem even worse because the prices are just going to go up, and it's going to be unlivable. It's going to be unlivable. We're headed towards like some serious fucking Ready Player One shit, bro. That's what we're heading towards. Where's Luigi when we need him, bro? Because this is some serious Ready Player One shit, bro. Absolutely fucking insane. Absolutely fucking insane. You think people will have Newsom's head? There's nothing you can do about Newsom. Now, what I will say, it will greatly impact his fucking chances at running for president. It will greatly impact his chances at running for president because that's the only reason he's gearing up to run for president. Like, everybody knows this. That's always been Newsom's prize, his goal, because he's a piece of shit. And a lot of these pieces of shit, they want power. If they have power, they want fucking more power. That's why it's so easy to predict someone like a Candace Owens. Candace Owens has delusions of grandeur. So when you have someone like that, even if they're not competent to attain the power, they're always grasping for it. Once again, what do we have? Andrew Tate. I want to be the prime minister of fucking UK. Get the fuck out of here. These people are pieces of shit. That's what they are. Where's our Luigi, bro? That's what we need. We need a Luigi who's gonna balance shit. Because if there's no balance of power, then we're all gonna get fucked. It's as simple as that. The racists are gonna be right alongside the people that they're racist against. That's what's gonna happen. And I would hope that there comes a moment in time where it's like, you know what? Fuck this shit, bro. Like, I don't like them, but we both can't afford shit. And when that happens, then there's going to be a problem, bro. then there's gonna be a problem. Yo, are you good out west? I mean, we good for right now, bro. We good for right now. But it's been stressful. I'm not gonna lie, it's been a bit stressful because with the winds, you have to take into account the winds. So usually in a fire, you don't want winds, right? Winds cause fire to fucking, spread. And if you combine that with arson, you have people who pray for like LA's downfall, not knowing that if we fall, nigga, you're gonna die. That's the funny part. You have all these piece of shit states who are talking about, yeah, fuck LA, it's Sodom and Gomorrah. I'm like, yo, if we fall, nigga, you fall. Because we are the fucking backbones of a lot of y'all fucking states, okay? When you look at the population, they ain't in your bullshit state. They in where we at. So if we fall, you're gonna fall. And you're gonna hurt really badly. That's what's gonna happen. And these, but the stupids don't understand it. They're just thinking, oh, fuck Hollywood. That's what Hollywood gets. God is doing this. And it's like, you can't reason with them. And that's why I realized, looking at the coverage of what's happening right now, I realize that these people, you can't reason with them. They have no sympathy, right? They're so brainwashed by, oh, it's Democrat versus Republican, that they no longer see you as like a human being. That's what it is. They no longer see you as a human being. It's like, oh, a Democrat city, got burned down. Good. Fuck them. They're Democrat pieces of shit. And it's like, yo, pause for a second. Take a step back and unfuck yourself. Like, take a step back and unfuck yourself. You guys have gone cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. You guys have gone full cultish. That's what's happening. And I don't think things are going to improve under a Trump administration. I don't think it's going to improve. I think it's going to get worse. I think it's going to get worse. I think the shit is definitely going to hit the fan, bro. Because we look at the misinformation that's spreading on Twitter. And then you have fucking Instagram talking about, oh, well, we want to do the same thing. Bro, it may be unlivable. And in the meantime, between time, they talking about immigrants and fucking, your hairline and the origins of hip hop. And I'm like, what? What are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? But, yeah, I just don't understand, man. I don't get it. 626. What's the disagreement? The word hip hop. I'm like, what? 626, you're on the line.
Hey, what's going on, Lucas?
What's going on?
Hey, man. I'm from Altadena. I survived the fire, bro. You are absolutely 100% correct. It was the wind. I had to fight an hour and a half by myself to save my neighbor's house, to save my house. During that time, the winds kicked up. I saw embers fly over one row of houses, fly on the other street, and light up the middle school and take it down, burn it down. I was in the front lines of the fight, man. It was absolutely the winds. We ain't never seen the winds like that. Nobody thought that fire would get as far west as it did in Altadena. We ain't never seen nothing like that. We had people up there 97 years. My auntie got lost. She was one of the 8 people that died in the fire.
Oh, damn. I'm sorry,
I lost
man.
my grandmother's house. I lost my grandmother's house. I lost my uncle's house. Yeah, man, it's all bad. It totally sucks that they're trying to make it a political thing. Nobody could do nothing about it, man. It was 100% the wind. Nothing.
It was very much a perfect storm because I mean,
yeah, man.
With that wind and with the fire.
So what happened was people were asleep. So the east side of the town got evacuated, but the people on the west side of the town were asleep, and the fire hit them at like 4 a.m. And they had to get out and try to evacuate. And by then, the winds were taking the embers, and it was too late. It was just too much, man. And it got engulfed. Luckily, my dad's house got saved. It was far enough on the west side. I lived on the east side where the fires were really bad. But like I said, I was out there for an hour and a half with a water hose and 2 buckets, man. And oh my goodness, bro, it was something out of a movie. It was crazy, man. It was an inferno, but you're absolutely 100% right. It was the wind. It was the wind. I have some videos and stuff talking about it. While I was, you know what sucks, man? While I was out there fighting that fire trucks were going by me on my street, and there's speed bumps on my street, so they got to slow down to go over those speed bumps. And I'm yelling for them for help, and they can see me fighting the fire, and they just passed me. Sheriffs didn't do nothing. Sheriffs were useless up there during the fires, bro. They were absolutely useless.
Damn.
They didn't do anything. They just watched buildings burn. They could have been throwing buckets. They could have did something, but they stood by. They stood pat and watched things on buildings and homes burn. It was terrible, man. It was every man for themselves. One neighbor came over at one time, saw me fighting the fire, and I told the neighbor, I was like, if we save these 2 homes, we'll save the entire block. And he threw like 2 buckets of water, and next thing I know, I turned around and he was gone and left me by myself. So
where did he go?
When I get back on my block, that's gonna be the first neighbor I go up to and see, straight up. But other than that,
But
man,
where did he go? He just straight
love
up,
your show.
like, did he go back to his place, or like, what happened? Did he evacuate? I don't understand.
He's way down the block too. I don't know, bro. Like, he went into my front yard to fill up like 2 more buckets of water, and next thing I know, he was in his truck and he was gone. And I was over there still just fighting the fire by myself, man. This was like, and I told you I fought it for like an hour and a half. This was like the first 5 minutes in. It was like the first 5 minutes in of my fight. And I mean, it got to a point where the fire started to get out of control, and I was going to quit. And I was like, man, these are my last 2 buckets, and I'm just going to say bye-bye to my house. And I threw those buckets, and luckily the fire went down enough to where it encouraged me to just keep going and working. Yeah. And it was crazy. It was a surreal thing, bro. That stuff wasn't nothing to play with. But yeah, man. Love your show. This is my first time. I'm up at my uncle's house in the Hollywood Hills. They just finally got their internet back up here, so I just happened to log on. You're the first video that popped up on my YouTube.
Yeah, Hollywood Hills. I'm surprised. Yeah, because Hollywood Hills got hit.
Well, the Hollywood Hills. Well, he was on the other side of the hills. So when we evacuated up here. And then once we got up here, we got the evacuation order from up here. My car was already packed, so I was like, all right, I'm gonna go back to Dina. So I went back to Altadena to try to check on my dad's house and my house at night. And driving through there, man, it looks like a war zone. It looks like several bombs have just been dropped. Yeah. I mean, 7,000 structures are gone. I'm talking about miles and miles and miles and miles of houses are gone. I know countless people that lost everything. 3/4 of the city gone. All of our schools, libraries gone. It's and I mean, places where you would never think fire could get to, it got to, man. I mean, we had fires up there in Eaton Canyon before, with me growing up as a little kid, and stuff, but nothing like this, man. It was wild, bro. It was crazy. So, I got if you check out my Instagram, I run a nonprofit, Altadena Baseball Academy. You can check out the Instagram. I have some videos and stuff on there kind of talking about the situations and different things of that nature. So that's Altadena Baseball Academy if you want to check out the Instagram. But yeah, man, if you got any questions for me, I can answer them, or I can hang up and just listen to you continue on your round.
That's it, man. I'm glad you're safe. I'm sorry for your loss, though.
Information with you, man. Yeah, man. It sucks because my uncle had to make he was helping out his elderly mother, and he thought my aunt was behind him, and she said she was coming behind them, and yeah, man, we discovered her yesterday under the rubble. So it was just and I mean everybody else has problems. My family, we also lost a cousin on New Year's Eve from cancer, a younger cousin. So it's just and now we got houses gone. It's my grandma had her house up there for 54 years and gone. Yeah, so it's crazy. You know, my family's been in LA since 1875, bro. You know, so we're Los Angeles, or however y'all want to pronounce it for us. But yeah, it's nothing political about this. I mean, I know everybody's trying to get political points and trying to get the upper hand on each other, but it had nothing to do with anybody, unless somebody was setting fire to all these fires on purpose, which may be a political thing. I don't know if it is or not, but it has 100% to do with the wind. 100 miles an hour wind. Those embers, bro. My car got hit with an ember the size of a baseball at one point.
Wait, are you for real?
It was crazy. And yeah, man. I mean, in the embers, man, it was like a rock, man. They were like rockets. It was like rockets. Anywhere that ember landed, it was lighting up. It was lighting up, man. And bushes were going up. And we got a bunch of trees up there, and everything was just. It's just soon as those things landed, things were taking fires, man. I fought like 5 fires in my neighbor's yard at one time with just 2 buckets of water and a water hose. 2 buckets and a water hose. Like, I run a baseball program. As soon as I pulled up on, like, I left So the night before, I evacuated over to the west side of town, and I stayed at my pop's house. And I woke up 5:30 in the morning, headed back over to the east side. And when I got there, my neighbor's house was on fire. It was on fire, and I ran in my house, and I just started dumping all these buckets of baseballs out and softballs out, and just started filling up buckets of water. And then eventually, I found their water hose in their yard and started filling up from their yard, and just had to go to work, man, because I knew if their house went up, my whole block was going up. So, yeah, man, I had to save it, and the firefighters didn't stop for me, nor did the sheriffs, and a lot of neighbors drove by too, and that one neighbor stopped, but he abandoned me as well.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, so it was kind of a dog eat dog thing out there. It was getting real, but I hope everybody else is safe. I know I'm not the only one that lost things up there in Altadena. It's a lot of people that are hurting and in bad situations right now, and it's still early on, so people can't people still haven't processed it yet. So it's just one of those situations where I know people aren't even grieving yet. It's still like your adrenaline is still pumping from trying to escape that fire, and it's wild, bro. Like, I haven't slept in like 2 days, man, to be honest. But, and it's crazy because, I know life is going on, and you see other people living their lives and stuff. And that was a hellish situation that we had to escape up there, man. So,
yeah, how shit can just change,
like I said,
just like that.
Show, man. I followed you. I think I came across your show maybe a couple of months ago, and I'm almost a daily watcher on your videos and stuff and everything, man. You're doing a great job. I don't agree with everything you say, but I do agree with probably about 80%. So you're good with me, man. So keep up the good job, and I'm proud of you, man.
Appreciate it, man. You take care and stay safe.
And, having your beliefs, bro.
All right, man. You take care and stay safe.
No doubt.
Yeah, man. Damn. It's really it's really fucking crazy, man. A lot of people are seriously hurting. 850, you're on the line.
Yeah, Lucas, I heard about that comment you said about not wanting more to Florida, and I have to say that's the goofiest thing I can do.
I can't hear you. You got to turn off in the background.
Like I was saying, what about Florida makes you now? Why would you want to stay in LA instead of Florida?
Like, Florida is shit, and your laws are shit.
Oh, that's shit. What?
There's nothing good in Florida.
We go to Florida, so we got the craziest shit. It's funny over here.
Yeah, I'm not looking for funny. That's what psychopaths and fucking, I don't know, bachelors say.
Psychopathic. You're literally living with hell freezing on Earth. I've seen the video. It was like hell freezing on Earth.
Yeah, because of a fire. Like I'll take a fire over a hurricane any day. Because the issue is not the hurricane. The issue is the people.
Then drown. I don't want to deal with people because you're not being burnt to death.
There's no one good in Florida. There's literally no one. There may be like 2 people.
And there's no one in LA. Listen, when that fire's over, it's going to be Gotham season 5.
We are the country, bro.
You're the country. You're going to be a dead man as well.
I don't think so. But you better hope not, because if we fall, then you guys fall.
That won't be getting Spider Combat Arena.
Yeah, you're not going to be getting shit. Where do you think the majority of the population is? You don't know? Yeah, I would look that up. Where do you think the majority of the GDP comes from? You don't know? Yeah, I'd look that up. Yeah, you take care. That's crazy. That's crazy. Absolutely fucking crazy. We are the country, okay? We are the country. We are the fucking world. We run shit over here. We run shit over here. without us in New York, y'all niggas would be dead, bro. But nevertheless, it's still pretty fucking crazy though. Like all the fires. Like everything that's happening. Like what? 917. What's the disagreement?
Oh, amazing.
Good sir.
How you holding up, dude?
I'm hanging in there for now, man.
I'm just checking on you, bro. You be safe and take care of you and yours.
Appreciate it. Will do.
All right, speak to you soon. One.
Take care. Yeah, we holding up, bro. We holding up. They need to get these fires done, bro. It's been a few days. I would have thought they would have been done by now, but it's been a few days. And I definitely believe heads are gonna roll. I 100% believe, without a doubt, heads are gonna roll. Like, people lost their livelihood. And here's the thing. I think a lot of people think, because even I thought about that. I was like, yeah, you know, people in what do you call it? What am I thinking of? Bro, what am I thinking of? People in, what am I thinking? People in the palaces. I'm like, they'll be fine, bro. That's monies. That's monies. But you also have to take into account, like, not all of them have monies like that, bro. Not everyone there has monies like that. And that's what you also have to take into account. Where it's like, okay, there are actually some people who may not have the money to do shit over. 407. What's the disagreement?
I'm gonna disagree with you on California is what you say the best or something. You guys are trash, okay? Lucas, this is Phoenix. Before you go off on me, okay? This is a friendly disagreement. Okay, I have a house in Florida, but I work and live in Denver, Colorado right now.
Welcome to the Amazing Army.
We have so many goddamn people from fucking California in Denver, Colorado right now. It is crazy. You guys are making, you have driven up the price of houses in Denver, which is about to happen again because all them people who houses got burned down in California going to have to come somewhere, and they either going to run to Colorado or Nevada. As far as like the insurance companies and all of that, man, that's a nationwide problem. It was Hurricane, what was it? I think it was Matthew. One of them damn hurricanes started with M about 4 years ago, came through Florida. My insurance company canceled my insurance then. And I haven't been able to get, my homeowner's insurance is carrying my policy because I have not been able to get homeowner's insurance in Florida on my house. So I agree Florida is trash, but for me moving from the East Coast to Colorado, man, you Californians, man, y'all on some other shit for real. And we just respectfully request that y'all stay in California and work y'all shit out. Don't come to Colorado. We got enough of y'all here. Y'all stay over there. I would advise y'all to maybe get some more water hoses, or, maybe, everybody put a fire truck on a block or something, like y'all used to post up and sell drugs back up in the day. And y'all figure that shit out. But don't come to Colorado, okay?
We'll keep that in mind. But as a Los Angelino, we do whatever the fuck we want to do. So now we may just come up there and just take everything.
Look, you know what? On the fair side, if anybody needs somewhere to go, as a fellow FBA, if you're from the Aldina area, Altina, because I heard that was a historic black area, after white flight. I heard some guy I saw on TikTok, his family had been there 60-something, since the 60s, and the granddaddy did not want to leave, and he ended up perishing through the fire. So that kind of like really hurt me. But if anybody from the Altina area, if y'all need somewhere to stay, hit me up. I got an extra bedroom. You know, I can't imagine losing everything, because my house that I have in Florida is the only damn thing that I have. You know what I'm saying? So I can't imagine. So I truly do feel sorry for y'all. I wish y'all stay there, but if y'all can't, you know, you can hit me up, Phoenix Brazil on TikTok or whatever, or I got a Facebook page. I ain't giving y'all that name though. But yeah, I'm praying for you guys. And Lucas, I'll talk to you later.
All right. Take care. Stay safe.
All right.
They hate us because they ain't us, bro. Did y'all notice that? They hate us because they ain't us. Everybody hates LA because y'all can't come to LA. That's why. Y'all can't hang here, bro. Y'all can't hang here. I think that's the problem. Y'all can't do it, bro. It just is what it is. It is what it is, bro. It's not our fault y'all are trash. It really isn't. It's not our fault. Y'all are garbage, bro. All y'all just boo-boo, caca, poo-poo, shit. We the real ones out here, bro. We the real ones out here. Okay? Ain't nobody got anything on Los Angelinos. Nothing. Because here's the thing. We're going to rebuild right back up. That's what's going to happen. We're going to rebuild, and then you niggas is going to be like mad. And you're like, man, they rebuild it up after they shut it down, and why didn't they do it? Don't worry about it. But this shit about this DEI, that's what's killing me, bro. This is what's killing me, man. These fucking demons talking about DEI and shit. I'm like, and this post right here, have y'all seen this? I showed it to y'all. Bruh. This right here, they try to act like black people were looting and they were helping another person move. Is that insane? And you don't know how many times this has been spread. Look at this. According to police scanners, there's been pretty widespread looting across Los Angeles metro area. Look at this. Is that not evil? I'm sorry that's evil, but I don't expect anything different because they did the same thing when it came to Katrina. Y'all remember the Katrina coverage? Black family was grabbing stuff from a store. It was looters. But it was a white family. Then it became, well, they're just getting what they can to live and survive. This is why I'm saying I don't have hatred like this, to be honest with you. Like, at the end of the day, I may joke and shit, but at the end of the day, I'm not going to let you fucking die, bro. Like, I don't have hatred, right? I may dislike your shitty behavior, but they, like, hate you. I think that's the difference, right? At the end of the day, black people ain't gonna do like some crazy shit like January 6th, right? We may talk shit about the country and everything, but at the end of the day, we like, you know, you all right, you okay, you know. Like, we ain't gonna do anything. Like, these mofos, if they're upset, they'll burn this shit down. They'll actually burn this shit down like, fuck it. We've never, unfortunately, gotten to that fuck it point. As much as the crazy shit has been happening, whether it's the deaths, whether it's the police brutality, whether it's, you know, the injustice, we haven't gotten there. We just haven't gotten there, right? We've never gotten to like, fuck it. Okay, if another person dies, all this shit is done, bro. All this shit is done. We haven't gotten there because we're like, you know what? It's not that big. You know, turn the other cheek. I'll be the bigger person. You know what? At least I survived. I'm good. My family's good. Let's move on, right? These people, it's just a certain level of hatred. Like, when I talk about lineage of evil, I don't mean that lightly. I mean that, like, serious. There's, like, an innate hatred. Because the funny part is, they caught looters in Palisades, and guess what? They were white. Honestly, this is how I know. It's like, you don't know anything about the area. Where do you think Negroes are? You think there's a whole bunch of Negroes in the Palisades? Huh? What do you think? You think the Negroes from what? Inglewood, Compton, drove all the way to the Palisades to steal your shit? Where do you think they're coming from? Where do you think these group of Negroes are coming from to steal your shit in the Palisades? I'm just curious. I'd like to know. Where do you think they're coming from? It's just, it's wild. It's absolutely wild. In the meantime, between time, we see as far as the hypocrisy when it comes to much of the white liberals.
The Amazing Army.
Because if you look at the white liberals, and that's what I'm saying, there would just be some unity. I honestly used to think at a point in time when there was a travesty like this, like a tragedy, right? An actual serious event, that everyone would come together. That's what I used to think, that everyone come together like, fuck, bygones be gones, let's help these people out, all right? At the end of the day, we're all Americans, let's help everyone out. I don't believe that anymore. I generally think that Trump has completely fucked the political arena. I think they have fucked the minds of people. To now, it's like, I don't think someone would help you unless they knew who you voted for. Like, if you voted for Trump, or actually, I don't know if that's the case. Because I know there was this one white dude, I forgot his name, Wasserman or something. He was talking about, if there's any private firefighters, I'll pay no matter what. And I'm like, how tone deaf do you have to be that you're talking about, hey, if anybody knows any private firefighters, I'll pay them to protect my property. And I'm just like, damn, that's crazy. That's fucking crazy. To put that out on Twitter, talking about, hey, if anybody has any private firefighters, knows of any, please let me know and I'll pay them to protect my house. I'm just like, wow. That's when you know something's got to give. That's when you know something's got to give. Like as the caller mentioned earlier, how the person, poured water and then left. That was one thing. Back to the Dark Knight. That was one point that I didn't like about the Dark Knight. When they're on the boat and they're each is about to blow up the boat, and they're like, hey, we're still here. I'm like, that's not real, bro. That's not real at all. 978, you're on the line.
Yo, Lucas.
What? What's good?
Just to send some positive vibes and hope that you and yours remain safe. This thing look crazy, bro.
Yeah.
But I want to jump on the point you just made. You saw the video going around where Trump and Obama sitting beside each other and they're cordial.
Mm-hmm.
Brother, you see how the man base is losing their mind. Why him talking to Obama? Why him sitting beside it? And I'm going, what are you people, dumb? You don't understand the political theater versus real life and real world? You think the look of the stupid old man that refused to shake Kamala's hand because of him sick racism. You think that is real life? That's not real life. That's not real world. That's, and so it just, as you said, I think unfortunately they have wrecked the game in such a way now where it's going to be hard to come back from what Trump has done. Because it's gone beyond just, okay, these are the political differences we have, to now deep-seated hatred. It is absolutely crazy, and so you're right. I think it's now going to be a case of, who did you vote for and do you need the help? And how much do we hate a certain group of people? And if you watch a lot of the Fox News coverage, these people are defending the insurance companies. They're saying that you're going to...
No, they're not defending the insurance companies. Tell me you're lying. Say side. You're telling me they're defending the insurance companies?
They are saying that they had this brother come on and said that the reason was because the policies them enact that didn't allow insurance companies to be competitive in the market. I said, are we crazy?
Oh, wow.
What is going on? Yeah, man, they were defending the insurance companies, saying that, look what is going to happen. These Californians are going to ask the federal government for a bailout. I was like, bailout? Yeah. At that point, I said, oh, okay, all right. We live in legitimately in crazy land now. Like, it doesn't make any more sense anymore. Lucas, you're right. It doesn't make any more sense.
That's some
Doesn't
crazy
make any more
framing,
sense.
though.
It is the wildest thing. It is the absolute craziest thing. The only what was the disagreement? I had one disagreement with the video you made about crap. What was that last video? I'll see if I can remember. I'll probably call back in. But yeah, man, I think you're absolutely correct. It is they've framed it in such a way now where it's just it doesn't even make any sense anymore. But happy to know that at least you and your family are safe. I really hope this thing gets under control soon because, bro, I can't imagine wildfires at that, just moving at that pace and doing that much destruction. Like it is absolute crazy. Boy, California look a little like Gaza, brother. That is crazy.
Yeah.
All right, my man.
All right, man. Well, I appreciate the call. You take care and stay safe.
Peace out.
Excuse me. 747.
Crazy.
What's the disagreement?
Crazy.
Yeah. 747.
All right, man. Well, I appreciate the call. You take care and stay safe.
Peace out.
747. What's the disagreement?
Lucas, I'm not surprised, man, that this happened when Donald Trump about to become president.
747. You gotta turn off in the background. Was he saying? I heard him say he's not surprised that it happened when Donald Trump was going to become president. 747, you're online.
Lucas, I'm not surprised that this happened when Donald Trump's about to become president.
Why is that?
It's crazy because he's about to get in the House, and the wildfires happen the same month he's about to get in.
Okay. What's the point you're making?
My point is like God's like not happy with the votes. God's like, why? God's not happy with Donald Trump becoming president. That's how I'm looking at it. Like, I mean, like, it's just the fact is like it's just weird that this is happening. To me, it's like God's trying to say is, why the hell we vote for somebody like that? Like this is just the beginning. This is just the beginning. Like it's stupid. It's dumb. Like it's like black people saying, well, you know, I want to go back to slavery. I want to go back in the fields. Like, why would you vote for it? Why would you vote for what? Like, it doesn't make any sense. Like, it's just like, it's crazy. He's basically telling you what he's gonna do. He's been saying, like, there's a video with him making fun of low income. He's making fun of people with low income. You gonna vote for somebody like that? Like, I was watching this video. I think you mentioned back like 2 or 3 months ago. It was with the I forgot those twins, them light skinned
Hodge twins.
Yeah. When they were like telling the guy like, oh, we gave you an N-word pass. Go ahead, we give you an N-word pass. And now like there's another video with a bunch of ignorants. They have a video where they're making a T-shirt and they have a black lady on her knees, and they're having her, and they're like Donald Trump is like sitting there like, yeah, we got you. And it's called the YouTube is called the Carter family, something like that. But it's the fact is, it's like you doing all this just to please white people, just to get white points, and they're not gonna do anything. It doesn't make any fucking sense. It's like, how are people really degraded this much? And you were saying like black extinction is gonna happen. Hell yeah, it's gonna happen. I think it's gonna happen sooner than later. And it's just crazy. And then you already know like black people looting. You already know how that's going to happen. They're going to be like, yep, I told you so. Yep, I told you so. Yep, it's going to happen. They're going to blame us for everything. They're not going to show where those white people looting too. I guarantee you, I know we haven't seen it yet, but they're out there looting too. There's Mexicans out there looting too. I guarantee you those Asians out there looting too. But of course, they had to make sure to get the black people on the video first. So yeah, that's the reason I called in. It's very crazy because it's just like I'm looking at it as, why the hell is wildfires happening now? The wildfires can happen in 2024. Soon as Donald Trump's about to become president this month, wildfires start popping off. That's all I'm saying, Lucas. I'm just looking at it differently. I'm just looking at it as God saying, "Well, you guys are idiots. You know, you guys, the whole world's about to destroy itself." And it is. I mean, it's dumb. Like, black people really have degraded themselves this much. It's sad.
So you view this as a punishment?
I look at it as God. Yeah, I look at it as a punishment for like people who voted for Trump, but we're just here, have to actually see it and experience it from afar. But yeah, I do view it as a punishment for them, not for us. But I believe it's going to be payback, like the visa, like the Indian visa. Like, you didn't think a fucking billionaire was going to do anything for himself? Like, he's a fucking billionaire. It makes no sense. Now they're like on Fox News, look at the comments. They're like, "Why are you doing this to us? I voted for you. I want my vote back." Like, what? He's a fucking billionaire. Of course he's going to do anything for himself. He only care about himself. Now he's talking about I want my vote back. And then you got fucking Elon Musk talking about, well, you know, I think I don't want, you know, freedom of speech. It can go different ways, you know, like they're attacking me, so let's get rid of freedom of speech. How the fuck? Like, really? What was that? Like about 4 or 5 months ago, where he was posting shit like there's a game called Assassin's Creed Shadows, and they have a black character in Japan who's basically, you know, he's out there trying to help people in Japan. He's assassin, and they're like, "Oh, look, they have a black person in a Japan game back in the 1500s." He's like, "I told you, it's DUI. I told you, no, I told you guys so. I told you. You see, that's what they're doing." And I'm like, "Bro, like really?" And then all the, you know, the racist ignorants, they're all on fucking Twitter talking about, yeah, black people always gotta promote this stuff or something. You know, it's crazy. It's like they're using woke to basically try to destroy black people. And black people are falling for this shit. The only reason why they say woke is to destroy black people. Like, every time you see like a black person basically taking over a white character, I'm like, this wouldn't have happened if you promote more black characters that are actually in books, that are actually in comics, and make them. Just put more black characters. Then this wouldn't have happened. But no, they're like, well, you know, it's woke. A black person in this is woke, and black people are fucking stupid. They actually believe this shit. They're like, yeah, it is woke. It is woke. And it's like, motherfucker, you don't see that they're using that word just to destroy us? They don't want us in fucking social media. That's all they don't want. They don't want us in social media. They don't want us on top. Like fucking Eminem. They call Eminem the fucking rap god. What the fuck happened to Tupac? How the fuck you gonna forget? Like, it's always like the white man has to be on top, and then black people have to be at the fucking bottom of the list. Asians hate us. Indians hate us. Black people hate us. I'm like, if you've been to Asia, it's white propaganda. They will literally tell you, yeah, you know, I'm not a fan of black people. It's like, bro, you want to see the whole world fucking against us? It's just like, it's fucking crazy. And it's just sad to see this shit all the time. It's like, every time you go to social media, there's racist shit. And man, I know I'm fucking blabbering, but it's just crazy, man. I have to get this shit off my chest. That's all. Amazing Lucas, my bad, man.
All right, man. Well, I appreciate the call. Take care and stay safe. Interesting. Alrighty. Let's I wanted to see what was the deal with the lowering of the budget for firefighters. So I'm trying to see what's the truth in that. Did Mayor Karen Bass really cut the fire department budget? The answer gets tricky. When was this? The 10th? Okay, it was today. Mayor Karen Bass unveiled her budget plan for 2024 when she called for a 2.7% reduction in spending at the Los Angeles Fire Department. Proposal unveiled in April saw $23 million in cuts to the department, with much of it focused on reduced equipment purchases. But while her citywide spending proposal was being reviewed, Bass was also in closed-door negotiations over a major boost in pay for the city's 3,000 firefighters. Those pay hikes, 4 years of raises, and an area of other financial incentives were not finalized until several months after her budget went into effect. City Council approved the firefighter raises in November, adding more than 33. Wait, hold on. So you make more. So Okay, we're gonna finish reading this, but these first few paragraphs are fucking insane. You cut as far as money for equipment purchases, but you increase their fucking pay? What? Okay, let's continue. Once those two line items were added, the fire department's operating budget actually grew. Okay, the city council approved the firefighters' raises in November, adding more than $53 billion in additional salary costs. By then, the council had also signed off on the $58 million for new fire trucks and other department purchases. So she cut it by 2.7, but in return, increased the budget. Okay, let me get this straight. So she cut the budget, but the city council approved raises and an additional $58 million for new fire trucks and other departments. So, in fact, it actually grew, despite her cutting of 2.7%. Once those two line items were added, the fire department's operating budget actually grew more than 7% compared to prior fiscal year, according to the city's financial analysts. The issue of fire department spending, boring and burdened with specifics in normal times, is now a critical issue in Los Angeles. Massive destruction caused by wildfires and Pacific Palisades within the fire, blah, blah, blah. While the LA Fire Department annual operating budget has been growing overall and is on track to exceed $950 million, the agency has also had to scale back some of its operations. Why? Bass and other officials said the reductions have not affected the department's ability to fight Palisades fire. Of course they're going to say that. The agency has also scaled back some of its operations? After the blaze broke out on Tuesday, critics of the Los Angeles Police Department seized on the numbers in Bass's 2024 document, arguing that funds allocated for the police came at the expense of firefighters. Elon Musk, owner of the social media platform X, shared a post that bemoaned AFD underfunding. Dr. Patrick Schoen will criticize the city's handling of the fire department's budget and shows blah, blah, blah. Bass, who was in Africa when the fire broke out, has sought to counter the budget cut narrative, saying that spending at the department has grown during the current year. She said funding for firefighter raises was part of the budget from the beginning, but was included in an account separate from the fire department budget. Money was allocated to be distributed later on, while actually went to support salaries in other parts of the fire department. Last year, faced with serious budget crunch, Bass and the council eliminated dozens of civilian positions in the department, all of them already vacant. Okay. Here's what I don't like, because they constantly, because what you have, because Republicans are going to attack regardless, even though they're the ones that actually have a Doge, right? What do you think Doge is going to do? The whole purpose of Doge is to cut. So I'm curious what they're going to cut. They'll probably cut our shit, right? That's the funny part. So I don't know how you're going to criticize them for cutting, right? Because they constantly want to talk about the deficit. Anyways. I don't know how civilian positions, those cuts have hampered core functions in the department, including payroll, community education programs, and the Equity and Human Resources Bureau, which addresses personal grievances and workplace equity. Don't give a fuck about any of that, bro. Don't give two fucks about any of that, bro. What are we talking about? Don't give two. That has nothing to do with fucking fighting fires. Okay, so that's cool. Personal grievances and workplace equity. Yeah, suck my dick. We're good. In her memo, Crowley said a $7 million reduction over overtime variable staffing hours on V hours has severely limited the department's capacity to prepare for, train for, and respond to large-scale emergencies, including wildfires. Yeah, doubt. It seems like the issue wasn't as far as the fire, right? It wasn't the training. The issue, what it seemed like, they didn't have the fucking water. Bro, I don't care how well you train. If you don't have water as a firefighter, you're fucked. Don't know what to tell you. It seemed like, because from what I've read, or bits and pieces, it seems like the water pressure was severely under what they needed. And in some cases, they didn't have water. So all this training, that's bullshit. That has nothing to do with anything. According to the memo, the loss of overtime funding had hindered the department's ability to test radio equipment, complete pilot training, and carry out brush clearance inspections, which are crucial for mitigating fire risks in high hazard areas. Not concerned with that. Because even if they were to do all that, if they don't have water to fucking fight the fucking fire, it doesn't matter. Crowley, appearing on Friday on Fox 11, oh, well, we already know where she been, was asked whether the city council of Los Angeles failed her and her department. After questions were posed multiple times, she said yes. City Administrative Officer Matt Sasbo, who office helps prepare the city budget, said the overall fire department overtime, counting all categories, actually increased in this year's budget by nearly $18 million. In addition, he said the budget's reductions did not limit the number of firefighters who responded in the Pacific Palisades or how long they worked. Exactly. That's all that matters. All that matters is, hey, did you have boots on the ground? Gotcha. Did the boots on the ground have water? Oh, then that's a problem. What are we talking about, bro? What are we talking about? What is this bullshit? What is this editorialization? What is this, Los Angeles Times? Fucking do better. The fire department is authorized to deploy whatever emergency resources are necessary, and those costs will be covered as they are every year. Bass, appearing at the news conference earlier this week, echoed that message, saying the reduction of the fire department did not impact what we've been going through the last few days. Yeah. What we need to know is why they didn't have fucking water. Where did all this fucking budget come? Of course, we already know where it came from. Fox News and the right wing. Like, all this talk about budget cuts and everything. Oh, well, you're gonna cut budgets for that, but, they're BLM. Unfortunately, everything was lined up to have a disaster, Escobar said in an interview, and it occurred with the winds that were 80 to 85 miles per hour. Yes, if you speak to any firefighter, they'll tell you, winds being that high is going to fuck you over. It's just going to fuck you over. It just is what it is. Usually when you want to fire, you want to have no wind, right? Because that way you can at least contain it. But with winds, you get embers, which cause, the fire to grow exponentially. Jack Humperville, who serves on the Watchdog Group Neighborhood Council Budget Advocates, said the fire department had to scale back operations to make way for employee raises. Now, employee overtime for the Palisades fire, along with pay increases approved for the entire city workforce, are going to make the city budget crunch worse. At least in the short term, he said. I think it's the city's in for a real world of hurt. In May, the city council approved the mayor's 20 for reducing the size of her proposed spending reductions at the fire department of $17 trillion, down from $23 million. Councilmember, for example, was able to restore funds for a handful of department mechanics. As part, I don't care about any of this shit. None of this shit is describing or telling us why they didn't have water. None of this has anything to do with them not having water. What this has to do with is how much they were paid. Whether they got bonuses. Them getting bonuses has nothing to do with why they didn't have or why they did have fucking water. What the fuck are we talking about? With services, that's what people want to know. People want to know, why didn't the firefighters have water when they went to the fucking fire hydrants? Why was the pressure not where it needed to be? That's what people want to know. The money went to that account and not the fire department one because the city's labor negotiating committee made up of Bass and 4 council members had not yet signed off on the firefighting contract. The deal also ended to go to the firefighter union for ratification vote by its members and could have been rejected, requiring additional negotiations. That 4-year contract, which included annual pay hikes of 3% and improved healthcare benefits, provided the same type of increases that Los Angeles police officers received a year earlier, according to city analysts. Starting salary for firefighters is $85K and is expected to reach $90 in the coming months, not including overtime and bonuses. Damn. Said he will ask the city council coming the weeks to move the $53 million for the firefighter raises of the unappropriated balance and into the fire department budget. The salary deal will consume an additional $3 million increased pension and healthcare costs. He says separated the council's tracking spending. Bass's budget as mayor, covering fiscal allocated $800 million to the fire department. By the time she released the budget, her office was expecting the fire department spending exceed $900 million. Last month, the fire department had begun overspending the budget. Yada yada. Okay, this doesn't explain fucking not a damn thing, bro. This doesn't explain anything. They're trying to argue about fucking budgets, and we're trying to see why firefighters didn't have water. That's what I was seeing. Okay, that's what I want to know. I don't care about the budget, bro. If you do a good job, then you should get paid to do a good job. That's fine.
Welcome to the amazing army.
We already know you're gonna inflate your how much you get. We already know that. What we want to know is that upon you getting all this money, that why weren't the fires put out? Come on, bros. Don't screw me like that. Come on, bro. Why fire hydrants ran dry as wildfires tore through Los Angeles. Water experts dismissed Trump's claim that California's water policy is Trump is a fucking idiot. Ryan Babroff hurried to a nearby hydrant, hoping to help firefighters and residents down the massive flames consuming homes in the mountain community northeast of Los Angeles. But when he pried it open, no water came out. The hydrant was empty. That, no matter how much you make, bro, no matter what the budget is, that's what needs to be explained. That's it. That's all we need to know. Because even if the firefighters can't do it, shit, I'll do it. We can do it. We can do it and spray down the shit and do something, bro. What are we talking about? Too busy with DEI talk? Listen, anybody mentioning DEI, this is going to be your first and final warning. Anyone mentioning, if you're a fucking goddamn moron, right? DEI has nothing to do with any of this, okay? I know that you're stupid, and I know it's pretty hard for you to comprehend what DEI is. So let me break it down to you in like simple terms. Say we have a whole bunch of PlayStation controllers, right? This controller works, that controller works. All the room is filled up with the PlayStation controllers. Now, we have a new person who applies for the job. It's an Xbox controller. The Xbox controller is just as qualified as a PlayStation controller, okay? They can do the job just as well, right? Do the job just as well. So when we look at diversity, equity, and inclusion, if we have a whole bunch of PlayStation controllers, well, how about we hire the Xbox controller instead of another PlayStation controller? Okay? That doesn't mean that it's unqualified or it's less qualified or it doesn't have merit. Okay, so can you stop with these racist fucking low IQ, ignorant fucking takes with DEI? I know you're right-wing pundit who told you fucking knuckleheads, you fucking trailer trash, that DEI is responsibility. That's not what it's about. It's the same thing with affirmative action. It's not the fact that these kids were lesser. It was the fact that, hey, they were doing as far as legacy admissions and they were being as far as taking certain students over others. So as a matter of fact, it was actually showing that there was racism happening. Because my test scores were just as good as Timmy's, but at the same time, I actually came from the hood. That's what the concept was. So what they decided to do was, well, if Timmy and Deshaun came from fucking gang violence and made his way all the way up to apply to Harvard, maybe we should give a little more points and extra, credit to Deshaun as opposed to Timmy, who had tutors, who grew up in a two-family household, who had an income well over $100K, right? Maybe we should give Deshaun an advantage here. But you racist fucking low IQ incompetence can't comprehend that, right? You can't comprehend it. It's not even like very difficult ideas, right? This is very much 1 + 1 = 2. But it's not 1 + 1 = 2. There's a little division, a little multiplication in there, right? You have to know you have to know the order, right? I forgot what it was called, order of process or whatever. So I know you goofies are like, I know, because that's simple for you, right? It's easy. It rolls off the tongue. It's very simple to explain all of your shortcomings or anything that's wrong in the world with DEI. And then we have people like Charlie Kirk saying, or what's not Charlie Kirk, but also Matt Walsh talking about, well, we need more white firefighters. What? These people have been sold such a fucking trick bag, it's insane. They genuinely believe that they're superior. Like, that's in their head, that's what they believe. Well, if it was a white firefighter, the fire would have been down. That's how fucking gone they are, bro. That's how lost they are. They think they're the only ones that can do a job. They think they're the only ones that can do a job because that's what they've been told. Your shit doesn't stink. That nigga shit stinks. Okay, if you take a dump in the forest, trees will spring up, okay? You see Snow White, right? Snow White will come out singing with the birds, la 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 la. But if the nigga takes your shit in the forest, fires start, okay? The fires, that's why the fires happen, because a nigga took a shit in the forest. That's what happened, okay? This is how they think. Their minds are eroded. Just completely done. They're toast. This is what racism does to their head. It widens this cognitive dissonance to where they're acting as the Dunning-Kruger effect, Where if you ask some of these idiots, these stupids, they'll actually tell you what I'm saying. They'll genuinely tell you, well, I think it's because there's a woman firefighter. What? Yeah, bro, that's why the fire started. It's because it's a black woman, bro. They put a black person in charge, okay? That's DEI. That's why the fires were not able to be stopped, okay? Because we're looking at race instead of merit. This is what they think. They're fucking stupid. These people are the ones that need to be caught in the fire. Dead ass, bro. These are the people who need to be heated because they're fucking dumb. And unfortunately, they're going to have 3 and 5 and 6 kids. 857, what's the disagreement?
Hey, Lucas. So I wanted to call in because no one's talking about this regarding the water supply in California. So there's a billionaire couple named the Resnicks, and they have privatized.
They own that, yes.
California. So I think that's part of the problem is that the state is only allotted a certain amount of water because they're using all this to fund their farms, which, like I said, privatized so they can make their pistachio, which is the wonderful company. And the issue I find is that you can tell Americans this stuff all day long about what these billionaires are doing, how they're taking advantage, and everyone just complains for a second and then does nothing afterwards. So it's just like they bitch, rant, and rave, and then the next thing, they're over it the next day. The attention span in this country is so small because they will not put their, mouths behind the dollar. If you stop supporting the wonderful company and these California billionaires that are privatizing resources that should be everyone's, this situation probably wouldn't be as bad as it is. And I'm not taking away from the fact that these officials have done things they probably shouldn't have and things like that, but these billionaires are taking over and everyone's just sitting by being complacent.
And who's the family again?
It's the Resnick family. So it's a couple. It's a billionaire couple. It's a wife. Her father actually was a director of movies. He made The Blob back in, I think it was, don't quote me, but I think it was like maybe the 1940s or 50s, and that's how he basically acquired wealth. And then she created an advertising company, and then the husband actually was a regular guy from New Jersey. He created a company. They made billions of dollars, and then they created a few other companies, then started the wonderful company that sells the pomegranate drinks, Palm. They sell the wonderful pistachios and all that stuff, and that's how they were able to privatize. They lobbied. They have a bunch of political power in California, and that's another thing that these Democrats, even though they know, they're not going to go after them saying that they privatize. They have about, I think the water reserves, they're allotted in like 4 different areas in California. And they have a stronghold on at least 2 of those huge water reserves in order to fund their pistachio farms. They also lobby against the fact of letting Iran and other companies or other countries who have better pistachio quality come into America. And that's the level of stronghold they have. And Americans are just so stupid. They only care about their iPhones and what car they drive and how well they live, yet they're being taken advantage of right in their face.
Wow. Yeah, I haven't heard of that. I saw something of the wrestling, but I didn't get a chance to read it.
If you go on D.L. Hughley's page, he posted, there's a journalist who's done an in-depth report on it. So I can't take credit for any. I'm just saying I watched and I paid attention and I went and did some research on my own, and I'm like, oh, he was telling nothing but facts. They have literally monopolized, not just the oligarchy, monopolized the water system, which should be a natural resource for everyone in California. And that's why when it comes to, there's like a dam that is allotted, they have a ton of water in that dam, but supposedly it's under construction and it's being fixed. And that's another reason, but they're not going to, bring this stuff up because these billionaires have so much political power.
Yeah, I'll look into that. That sounds crazy.
I found you a few months ago. I love your show, so I just wanted to call in. This is the first time. I never call in. I've never made comments or anything, but I'm just so fed up with this country and how the American population is okay with being it's like Tweedledee and Tweedledum. I'm so tired of it. It's like the smart people, we're outnumbered, and it's really just frustrating. It's nothing we can really do because all these dopes just keep outnumbering us.
Yeah.
But anyway, thank you so much.
No problem. I appreciate the call. You take care and stay safe.
Okay.
We have to look into the Resnicks. I've heard of that. As far as the pistachio, I didn't do a deep dive into it. Now that we know that the budget and all that talk is bullshit, I want to know why there wasn't water. The Cal Fire volunteer photographer said he encountered at least 4 dry hydrants as he tried to aid those battling the Eden fire in Altadena on Wednesday. Firefighters had to drive to neighboring Pasadena to fill their trucks. How? What? How? This has nothing to do with training or any of that. As wildfires tore through greater Los Angeles this week. Yo, did y'all see the fucking Gavin Newsom? Someone stepped to Gavin Newsom. She was like, yo, what's going on? He was like, I'm on the call with him, blah, blah, blah. Bro, where's Luigi? Let me be clear. I mean Luigi from Super Mario Brothers. I think that's a great game, and I would love to play the sequel, but we need Luigi, bro. All right? We need Luigi. We need Mario. Okay, that's what we need right now. Because these mofos are on some... They're on some new stuff, man. It's cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. They're on some new stuff, man. There needs to be some consequences. Okay? So we need to step on some Koopa's heads. We need the super power, the firepower or something. Something's got to give. Something's got to give, because this is unfucking acceptable. Absolutely unfucking acceptable. Where is it? Why is it taking forever to load? Like, what? And listen, I hate Gavin Newsom. Let me just be clear. I hate Gavin Newsom. I told y'all, anyone who's from LA hates that man, bro. Absolutely hates that fucking man. Guy is a complete piece of fucking shit. Here we go. I wish that mofo would run for fucking president. I wish that mofo would run for president, okay? Because I know if he gets elected, or if he becomes the nominee, he better be walking around with fucking glass, okay? That man better be riding around in the Pope mobile, all right? Gotta get Lucas the death note. Please give it to me. Please.
Got a second?
Look at this.
Governor, I live here, Governor.
He trying to run away.
That was my daughter's school, Governor. Please.
Can you imagine? That was my daughter's school.
You're gonna do. I'm not gonna hurt him. I promise.
I'm literally talking to the president right now to specifically answer the question of what we.
You are literally talking to the president right now. Listen, this is why he's such a piece of shit. Such a piece of shit. I was literally talking to the president. What do you mean you were literally talking to the president?
Can do for you and your daughter.
Can I hear it? Can I hear your call? Because I don't believe it.
I'm sorry. There's literally, I've tried 5 times. That's why I'm walking around to make the call.
Why is the president?
What do you mean you've tried 5 times? How'd you try 5 times if you were literally talking to the president? What do you mean? You just said you were literally talking to the president. Now you're saying you tried 5 times. What are you talking about? Bro, I swear to God, bro. The day this man dies, of whatever cause, I don't know if he has COVID, hit by a bus, or just old age, or just being a piece of shit. I think more people should die just from being a piece of shit. I think, right, all these goofy niggas who believe in karma, if that shit was real, it should infect like your fucking soul, and you just die from the inside out. And we just wake up one day and it's like, oh, he must have died from being a piece of shit. I guess that's what happens. Bro, that day happens, bro. I'm going there to piss on this man's grave. I'm just letting you know. I'm going there to piss on this man's grave.
They're not taking your call.
Because it's not going through. So
Why?
I have to get cell service.
So let's get it.
What do you mean it's not going through? What did he just say? Please
tell me what you're gonna do. I'm not gonna hurt him. I promise.
I'm literally talking to the president right now.
But you just said it wasn't going through because you don't have cell service. 747, what's the disagreement?
Lucas, this is the same guy before. I actually live here in Ventura, so I actually see it. I see the fire. I live right here in Ventura, next to Hollywood, and the news is actually lying. So when the smoke clears, there's going to be way more dead bodies up here. On the news, it says there's 10 bodies found. That's not true. There's way more bodies found. So I actually live on here in Ventura, next to Hollywood, and I was riding my bike from Valley College earlier. I seen people that was dead being pulled off under houses that are really being destroyed. So the main thing is they're not fire departments here in Hollywood that are actually being, there's not that many fire departments. They're more like they're actually helping the rich stars down on top of the hill of Hollywood, next to the Hollywood sign, like Billy Crystal, Brad Spencer, all of these stars that lost their house. The fire department is up there helping them. If you were here in Hollywood, there's not really that many fire departments here. So when they say like, oh, their fire department is helping people, yeah, but who are they helping?
Yeah.
They're helping these rich stars, and it's like I'm actually here. I live right next to it. I might have to evacuate soon. So like they actually are helping these stars, and they're not helping the people that are in the city. So I live in Ventura, Van Nuys. I'm right next to the fire. If I go outside, I can smell it. So it's just crazy because like they're not actually helping the people. There's a lot of dead bodies, and once the smoke clears, it's going to be on the news. It's crazy because they're talking about the water actually is not working. That's another lie. I was riding my bike. I saw the fire department using the fire hydrants, and it's just the fact that like they were using it, but it was just the fact that like they're more focused on the stars. They're more focused on these billionaires that live on top of the mountains and hills. Like I said before, Bill Spencer and them. They're helping people, but they're not helping it at a certain way. Like they have one fire department here that just like 4 hours ago that employed down here in the city. It was one fire truck here. There wasn't like 2 or 3. There was one fire truck here in Hollywood, right next to the Hollywood Theater. So when they're saying they're trying to help us, that's a lie. That's bullcrap. I'm right here next to it. I ride my bike. I can ride my bike from here. It only takes me 2 minutes to get there. So that's not true. That's bullcrap. And yes, there are dead bodies under houses. There's dead bodies in the middle of the street. You can see it. So when they're saying that they're focused down here, well, that's funny because all I see is one fire truck. So like it's crazy because I'm right next to Valley College. Like I can smell it outside. It's just the thing is like they're more focused on these stars, man, and they're not really helping people in the city. So, but once the smoke clears, there's gonna be so many dead bodies. There's gonna be so many people dead, and they're blaming the mayor. You know, the female mayor. I know why they blame her because she's black, but they're blaming the mayor, and they're trying to say like it's everything is her fault. Yeah, that's to a degree, but what about the fire departments that are being deployed just for these rich stars and not for the people in the city? They gotta take accountability on that. Like I'm seeing this, so I might have to evacuate soon because of this bullcrap. Like it's crazy. And so when they're saying that, oh, you know, the mayor and it's everything her fault, that's not true. It's what they're deploying is. You have, from where I'm at, you have 3 fire stations. You got one in Van Nuys, you got one in Sherman Oaks, and then you got one in Hollywood. And so the one in Van Nuys are going to they're going towards Sacramento. Sacramento is also on fire. So they're going towards Sacramento. So then you have Van Nuys, where I'm at, Ventura, Van Nuys, they're going towards Hollywood. They're not going fully towards Hollywood. They're going towards Hollywood and next to Hazleton. That's where the half of the fire is also at. The one in Hollywood is going for North Hollywood and mostly on top of the hills where the rich stars are at. So what about the people in the city next to the Hollywood Hills? They only have one fire department. If you go outside, you will see on the hills where I'm at, you can see a fire department. They have like 3 or 4 fire departments on the hill saving these stars. And I ride down my bike. I should have put it on YouTube, but I ride by my bike and there's just one fire department. So it's a lot. It's a lot of lies going on, man. So it's just crazy. So yeah, there's only 3 fire departments that have been deployed, and most of the fire departments that are from Hollywood, they've been deployed, but they're only on superstars and stuff like that. So yeah, it's not only the mayor's fault. Yeah, it is her fault, but it's not only her fault. It's what they're deploying the fire department stations at. so they're not really deploying in the city of Hollywood. So it's a lot going on, and the people that are like, are dead. There's more than 10 people, and I can't wait till they put that on the news and actually show it when the smoke clears. But yeah, so it's a bunch of bullcrap.
Damn. All right, man.
Yeah. So, all right, Lucas. Thank you so much.
You stay safe, man.
You too.
Damn, that's crazy. They not even going. Woo. They look. Wow. They really. Damn, that's crazy. That's pretty insane. For them to be playing favorites, that's wild. Absolutely wild, man. Ventura Boulevard. New evacuation warnings for Encino. Further north to Ventura Boulevard. Bro, what is going on? What? Yo, damn. Yeah. Oh, shit. Yeah, Encino. They're getting evacuation warnings. Bro, what? Going up the San Diego Freeway, Tarzana. Damn, bro. I'm surprised it hasn't fully covered Hollywood Hills. Sunset Fire has been put out. But yeah. Up in them hills, man, it's dangerous, bro. It's really dangerous because it's hard to get to you. And once that shit starts, it's hard to stop, bro. Because there's nothing but trees, bro. It's nothing but trees. Damn.
To specifically answer the question of what we can do for you and your daughter.
Can I hear it? Can I hear your call? Because I
it
don't
doesn't-
believe it.
I'm sorry. There's literally, I've tried 5 times. That's why I'm walking around to make the
Why
call.
is the president not taking your call?
Because it's not going through. So
Why?
I have to get cell service.
So
There's
let's
no
get
cell
it.
service.
Let's get it. I want to be here when you call the president.
I appreciate it. I'm doing that right now. And it's to immediately get reimbursements, individual assistance, and to help you. I'm devastated for you. I'm so sorry. Especially
You're
for
in
your daughter.
Encino? We're not at level 2 yet?
4 kids losing the school.
Everyone who went to school there, they lost their homes.
Stay
they lost
safe,
2
MP.
homes because they were living in one and building another. Governor, please tell me, what are you going to do with the president right now?
We're getting the
I'm looking at
resources to
Encino,
help
bro.
rebuild.
Why was there no water in the hydrants,
That's
Governor?
all being
I just can't believe
Is
no
it gonna be
water
different
in the
next time?
hydrants. That's fucking
Has to be.
insane.
Has to
Right.
be, of course.
What are you going to do?
I'm doing
To
everything
fill the
I can.
hydrants. I would fill them up personally, you know that.
I literally have.
I would fill up the hydrants myself.
I understand.
But would you do that?
I would do whatever I can.
But you're not. I see do you know there's water dripping over there, Governor? There's water coming out there. You can use it.
I appreciate it. I'm going to make the call to address everything I can right now, including.
Yeah, this man needs a wake-up call. 707. What's the disagreement?
Hey, bro, I don't mean to be a conspiracy theorist, but you don't think that looked a little bit set up? Her running to Gavin Newsom, and this nigga look like he ain't really, he trying to be incognito, but he really ain't incognito.
No, I don't know why it would be set up by who.
I don't know, just to be like, oh, I'm doing something, like to tell.
This doesn't make him
tell,
look good. This makes him look incompetent.
I think it was on the fly, like, oh, let's do this, and so it shows that I'm working. I'm out here in the field, and I'm trying to make something happen.
This doesn't make him look good. You're not getting it. This doesn't make him look good at all.
Plan.
All right, yeah, take care. Like, bro, why would you have a conspiracy theory for a piece that makes him look like an incompetent fucking shithead? I don't like. See, this is why I believe in eugenics, bro. I believe that there should be a license to have children. You should absolutely have to be approved to have children. Because shit not making any sense.
Making sure people
I'd
are
like
safe.
to make sure you do. Can I have an opportunity to at least tell people you're doing what you're saying you're doing? Could somebody have a contact? Can I have your contact information?
Right there.
What a shithead, bro. What an absolute shithead. Oh, man. What poll is this? I want to know what poll this is. I wouldn't be surprised, but I want to know what poll this is. According to polls, 93% of Americans want Gavin Newsom to resign as governor. Yeah, here's the thing. Do you understand we tried recalling him? We had over 1 million plus signatures to recall this piece of shit. Let's go back to why there wasn't water in the fire hydrant. You heard about the National CCW Reciprocity Bill getting introduced? No. Was that the bill that was like protecting Netanyahu? Was that the bill? There was some bill. There's been a lot shit. This is exactly what they do. When a disaster happens, this is when they start doing shit. They're like, oh, hey, go now. Because they know people's attention is elsewhere. Was that the bill? I don't know. Was that the bill that was protecting Netanyahu? Or am I missing something? Because there was a bill that was put out that Congress passed that was essentially for protecting Netanyahu. For being charged or something. But I haven't heard of this. Allows people with state-issued concealed carry licenses the permits to conceal a handgun in any other state. Allows residents of constitutional carry... Blah, blah, blah. What is this? To have concealed carry no matter where you are? In any state? Okay, yeah. I'm not... This wasn't at the... at the top of the priority list is concealed carry. But, no, I haven't heard of that. I haven't heard of that one. As wildfires tore through our lives, one of the most exasperating obstacles firefighters that come against are hydrants and no water. Pacific Palisades, hydrants failed after 3 tanks each holding 1 million gallons of water went dry with a span of 12 hours, officials said. Across the city in Altadena, residents said they futilely tried to extinguish flames with water from pools and garden hoses. The reports of dry hydrants sparked outrage and finger-pointing. President-elect Donald Trump accused Gavin Newsom of depriving the region of much-needed water and demanded that he immediately go to Northern California and open up the water main and let the water flow into his dry, starving, burning state. Even celebrities chimed in, with former Dancing with the Stars performer Valentin Chermokavitsky writing on social media, 5th largest economy on the planet, firefighters don't have enough water pressure to do the jobs. Are you joking me? Experts in urban water supply said the hydrants ran dry because of the host of factors, including spiking demand that made it difficult to quickly refill them. Pacific Palisades, Altadena, and another area of Los Angeles rely on a patchwork of municipal systems that are designed to battle house fires, not massive wildfires consuming blocks at a time. What? What? When was the last fire that Pacific Palisades had? It's designed to battle house fires, not wildfires. But we have wildfires every year. The way fire departments are set up is to fight a fire at a house or maybe 2 houses or blocks, said Faith Kearns, a water and wildfire expert at Arizona State University. They're not set up to fight a fire that's an entire neighborhood. Several experts dismissed Trump's claim that Newsom could have averted the tragedy by transferring water from Northern California. Southern California's reservoirs are actually above historical levels, a best-case scenario for emergency response, according to Ashley Overhouse, water policy advisor at Defender of Wildlife. Okay. There is no connection whatsoever between California's water policies and the water available for firefighters in California. Peter Glenn, senior fellow, said that they're unrelated issues. So, from what it seems like, is that they just got overwhelmed. That's what it seems like. That's my take on the situation. It seems that they got overwhelmed and the fire lasted longer than the fucking water. Nonetheless, and then if you combine that with the winds, those winds were fucking insane. those winds were like crazy. Because I've never gotten a warning in LA over like winds, bro. Never. As long as I've been alive here, born and raised in Cali, I don't recall ever getting a warning. Hey, there's crazy 80 to up to 100 per mile hour winds. You know, stay safe, stay caution. I'm like, what the fuck is a wind warning? Yeah, so those winds combining with the fires, bro, that definitely didn't help. Nonetheless, Los Angeles area city leaders, veteran firefighters, and water experts said that the metropolis is not equipped to fight the urban wildfires that have been becoming increasingly routine. Tanker trucks on hand, more backup power in the places they needed, probably more water sitting in reservoirs, having more of these tanks and spot checks on these hydrants. All of these things could make a difference. How much of a difference, I don't know. Push to the extreme. Melody put water, the Palisades, affluent community that is home to celebrities and longtime residents on the city's west side. Residents there had long felt shielded from the calamities that seemed, I'm thinking of calamari, that's what I want to say, I'm hungry, that seemed to always strike elsewhere. She and her first husband specifically bought the Palisades. We never thought that stuff would come down here to our little stucco home. Yeah, fuck. Oh my God, bro. Oh my Lord in heaven. That's fucking insane. Saw your tweet today about the ginger and you being Asian Dominican again. Yes, that's correct. That's insane. Bruh, do y'all see that? That's beachfront property right there, bro. That's the beach right there. Bruh. I'm trying to think, like, here's the thing. I know people say you can't use the water from the ocean because it's got salt, right? And that would destroy the soil. But I'm like, if it meant the soil being destroyed or you having your property, would you give a fuck? I don't know. I feel like I'm crazy. I feel like I'd be like, yeah, destroy the soil. Like, that soil is going to regenerate. You'll be able to fix the soil over time. It's not just going to be dead and, like, it'll never come back. But I'm like, to have water right there, to have water literally right there, you're on the coast, right against the ocean, and just to see your shit burn down is fucking crazy to me. I don't know what to tell you. That's just crazy. That would be so crazy to me, because I would definitely get like a hose or something and start fucking spraying water from the ocean, as opposed to have my house burned down. I just don't understand. I don't get it. I heard they did send a plane to drop water, but a drone flew into it. What? Yeah, bruh. I'm very curious what this is going to do with the real estate business. That's crazy. Very curious. But on Tuesday morning, as she was out running errands in Santa Monica, a brush fire broke out in 50-mile-per-hour gusts quickly helped fuel its reach. Within hours, a blaze had torn through the elementary school that her children had attended, her favorite copy shop, and her home, which she had no chance of defending. Damn. 405. What's the disagreement?
Hey, Lucas, it's Sam. I was just wanting to call, give a little bit of insight. I'm an engineer. I work at a refinery in Texas, but I help with fire water systems. So what's going on is with the fire hydrant, basically what that article was saying, the pressure was getting too low. So those systems only can put in so much flow, like let's say 10,000 gallons per minute. But with how wide that fire was, they were just depleting all that stuff too fast. Kind of like, so we have freezers down here, but you know, you have to drip your pipes because the water pressure is too low. Mm-hmm. That's what was happening with the fire hydrants. As far as using the ocean water, they were using the ocean water. That's where the helicopters were coming in. And there's videos of them scooping up the water and dumping it on the fires. But what happens if it's high winds or poor visibility because of the plumes and the smoke, it can't fly. It's too dangerous. And they were even saying,
I heard about that too.
How hilly it was. They couldn't really fly at night, and
Yeah.
The high winds, it was just kind of consuming more than it can get. But I mean, I'm kind of curious what they could have done and what they still can do, because yeah, a lot of heads are gonna roll. But I just wanted to give some insight about that. That as far as putting ocean water in the fire hydrants and the piping, they're worried about it's going to corrode all that stuff, rust it all up, make it where valves won't open anymore, things like that. So that's why it has to be helicopters to scoop up ocean water, dump it on the fire as they get to it. But in the actual hydrants and stuff, like I guess that's fresh water, and they just kind of ran out, like I said, in 12 hours.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
So,
All right. Well, I appreciate the insight.
Yes, sir. All right. Take care.
Take care. Damn. I do remember that because they were talking about, because the winds, because like, fuck, that seems like a perfect storm. It really does seem like a perfect storm. Because I remember hearing how they were talking about the winds were too dangerous for them to fly. It was too dangerous for them to fly. And so they couldn't go and get the water. That's fucking crazy. So all you could do is just watch it fucking burn. Ugh. This really does, yeah. It seems like a perfect storm, unfortunately. It really does. Because if you're used to water, right? You used to, we can handle a fire, but we can't handle like some shit that has the backing of the wind, bruh. The backing of the wind, and it's just spreading because the wind like amplifies it. It amplifies it to 100 degrees. So it's like you trying to stop it, but the wind is constantly spreading it because it's blowing the embers. Fuck. But it doesn't matter, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you, none of that matters. Somebody's head's gonna roll. We want our pound of flesh. At the end of the day. At the end of the day, we want our pound of flesh. It's as simple as that. We don't care if it's Bass. We already don't like Newsom. So a pound of flesh must be presented to us, bro. Us Los Angelinos must be presented with our pound of flesh. DWP spokesman Bowie Z said the agency had filled its 114 water storage tanks before the blaze, but after the Palisades fire erupted on Tuesday, water demand quadrupled in the area, lowering the pressure required to refill the 3 local storage tanks. Damn. By 4:45, the first of the 3 tanks ran out of water. The second tank ran empty about 8:30 p.m. and the third at 3 a.m. Wednesday. Damn. We had a tremendous demand on our system in the Palisades, she said at Wednesday briefing. We pushed the system to the extreme. High demand and lower water pressure were also plaguing firefighters at Altadena, an unincorporated community of North Pasadena. Los Angeles County Supervisor Catherine Barger, whose district includes the area, the number of blazes across a wide swath had made firefighting especially challenging. She visited firefighters on Wednesday and said that while they didn't seem to be running out of water, there's never enough. What I saw, it was beyond water, she said. No sooner did they get to one place, they were being told the fire was 8 blocks over. There were not enough engines to extinguish embers drifting from one burning house to the next. Explosions echoed as houses ignited and the fire spread. Residents who had defied evacuation orders used whatever water they could find to douse their roofs. Roberto Salazar helped relatives fight the fire at his grandmother's house. When we arrived, the house next door had already been gutted. The family filled buckets from puddles and grabbed neighbors' garden hoses. Fire trucks kept passing as they fought the fire. They asked nearby firefighters for help, but they were occupied with a bigger blaze nearby. They can't just help everybody, he said. Fuck. Oh my God, bro. Like the guy was saying how the firefighters just went on. Like, yo, I'm sorry for your loss, but we got bigger issues. Oh my Lord, bro. For veteran fire captain Freddie answers, the problem boils down to an urban water system that is not equipped to handle brush fires that once were seasonal, now burn across much of the state year-round. We need more resources, more firefighters, more engines, said Escobar, who is the president of the Los Angeles Firefighters Union. What we're doing is not suitable. Marty Adams, former general manager and chief engineer at the Los Angeles Department of Water and Power, echoed those concerns. He said the agency's water pump and storage system, like others nationwide, were designed to meet fire protection standards based on the water needed to battle fires at several homes or businesses, not wildfires that consume whole neighborhoods. None of that's ever been based on an entire neighborhood going up. If that's the new norm, that's something that's got to be figured in. Nobody designs a domestic water system for that. It would be so overbuilt and so expensive. I mean, that's true, right? You're not going to have a water system for a neighborhood designed to fight fucking wildfires. Oh, man. Oh, my God, bro. That's fucking insane. Oh, man, bro. Hot damn. That is fair. That is fair. Yeah. Adam said the water system had done what it was designed for pretty successfully, but it couldn't do everything. The system probably delivered more water than it was designed to deliver, but it couldn't deliver an infinite amount. He said water pressure issues could be addressed by adding more or larger pipes, or officials could add temporary water storage. If we're fighting a different kind of fire, we have to think about a different kind of system. The county's 200 water utilities rely on multiple power companies to run water pumps and other machinery that can be damaged by fires, so it's difficult to immediately identify what went wrong, said Kearns, the Arizona State Water Department expert. Finding out who's responsible will be really complex. Yeah. Los Angeles billionaire, developed and former mayoral candidate Rick Caruso accused Mayor Karen Bass of failing to provide resources to fight the fire that destroyed a bunch of Pacific Palisades. That's a problem. A lot of these people are fucking parasites. Like, a lot of these people, like Rick Caruso and the rest of them, are just fucking parasites. They're just looking to get a fucking headline. They're looking to get to sway public opinion just for an election, and it's just like, it's fucking disgusting. These people are just the lowest of the fucking low, man. The lowest of the fucking low. Just absolute filth. Caruso lost a home in Malibu to the fire, which also damaged his business, Palisades Village Mall. We've got more than enough water, in my opinion, said Caruso, who served on the city commission overseeing public works. How the water was deployed was the issue. At a Thursday briefing, Bass faced questions about empty hydrants and why the city wasn't better prepared. She called the fires an unprecedented event and said they were not constructed to deal with this type of massive devastation. She said the high winds also posed a challenge because firefighters could not rely on water dropped by air. That was the reason the devastation was so bad, she said. The unprecedented wind, the strength of the wind, and the fact that the air support could not go. Damn. Yo, just tuning in. Hope you and your family are safe out there in Cali. Hey, I appreciate it, man. Appreciate the support. Yeah, we're good so far, man. Couple of scares, but we're good so far right now. If we don't have water, we find water. We use water tenders. We trapped water, the fire department's first responders, she said. We're going to do everything in our absolute effort to do what we can with what we've got. Pierce, director of UCLA Water Works, said it was difficult to project exactly how much of a difference it would have made, even if officials had done more to supply water to fight the fires. It happened so quickly and ferociously, I'm not sure having any level of water would have made a difference, it appears, whose relative lost a home in the fires. Damn. But Los Angeles City Council member Tracy Park, who represented the Pacific Palisades, said firefighters shouldn't have to cope with such water shortages and faulted chronic underinvestment in the city of Los Angeles and our public infrastructure. Blaming all of us, she said. It's on us to fix that. Wednesday saw Altadena residents fighting the fire with water scooped from pools. A man whose house was on fire ran into the street and yelled to Barbara, "Can you help me?" He was pulling water from the kiddie pool using a pressure washer attached to a generator to douse his home of 70 years. Barbara found a shovel to throw dirt on the flames, flying embers, and then a hose, but only sprayed a trickle of water. It was all we had, he said. No engines, no resources, no nothing, no hydrants to be found. Fuck. God, dog, man. Yeah, man. And in the meantime, between time, you have fucking jackasses talking about we need more white firefighters. That DEI is what causes. These niggas should be fucking, like, imprisoned, honestly. I'll be honest with you, they should be imprisoned, bro. They should be imprisoned or they should be yeeted. Like, that's where I'm at with these mofos. Because they are just fucking cancer to this country. Just absolute fucking cancer. We're all trying to see what's going on. These motherfuckers are trying to fucking race bait and shit. Lordy, 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 man. Give me the death note, bro. I'll make it happen. Give me the death note. I'll make it happen, bro. Cause hot damn, man. Like I said, I used to think that some type of tragic event, everybody would come together. I honestly don't think that if a 9/11 were to happen today, I think the country would be even more divided. Because people, instead of coming together, I think people would start blaming. You see it's the Democrats, or you see it's the Republicans. You see that. I think that's honestly what would happen. I genuinely think that's what would happen. That if we were to have 9/11 today, that it would be completely fucking politicized. Completely politicized. There wouldn't be any, hey, we're all Americans, let's help one another out. It'd be like, well, fuck New York. That's what New York gets. That's what you get for having transgender or some shit like that. That's what you get for, you know, blah, blah, blah. I think that's where we're at. And I think that's when countries disappear, to be honest with you. That's when countries fall, bruh. When in a time of crisis, there is no unity, that people are pointing hands, or worse, mocking people. And it's not like funny, ha ha, hee hee. It's more like, I'm glad this is happening because California is trapped. Like, there's so much hatred going on online for people in Los Angeles. And it's like crazy. They're like celebrating. I'm just like, that is wild, bro. That's fucking wild. They say the pilots are DEI. Yeah, I saw what's his name say the pilots are DEI. Fucking the immigrant. What's his name? PBD. That piece of shit. That's another person who needs a fucking visit from Mario and Luigi. Just crazy, man. Fucking crazy. Oh, and then you had Waka Flocka. Did y'all hear what happened with Waka Flocka? Waka Flocka got his ass beat and was talking about nobody came to help me. What? Lord. He got his ass beat, posted a picture of it. It was like, nobody came to help me and everything. Nobody did. Crazy shit, bro. Anyways, that's really it, man. That's really it, man. It's just a lot of craziness, man. We good so far, but we're not out of the thick of it yet, bro. We still hoping that they make it happen. If they end these fires, man, and get these arsonists. But isn't it crazy? Because isn't we're burning while the other side is freezing, if I'm not mistaken. So, Trump's sentencing. What about Trump's sentencing? How's it a sentencing if he's not going to jail, bro? I don't understand that. He's not going to jail. Y'all hit the like button. Can y'all hit the like button? Why do y'all keep holding me? Just hit the like button. Shit. It's the least you can do. We burning out here in Cali. Hit the fucking like button. What is with Trump's? Can he smell the smoke from your location? Yeah, we can. We can smell the smoke. It was pretty. It was like, I thought somebody was cooking. I was like, oh no, shit, no, that's not. Nobody's cooking, bro. That's fucking fire, bro. That's smoke. Yeah, you can see the plumes, or whatever, and everything. You can see them from anywhere, honestly. You can see them from anywhere. It's pretty insane. Sentenced to unconditional discharge and hush money. What does that even mean? I can't even watch it because they think I'm a fucking bot. I don't even know what that means. Anyone know what that means? What is unconditional discharge? The fuck? That sounds like a fucking STD. Conditional discharge. Y'all still got the red sun? I'm not sure. I haven't looked outside. I've been tired, bro. I've been tired. So basically, Greenwich County. What is unconditional discharge, bro? What is that? Someone, let's see. Trump sends an unconditional discharge. I've never heard of that, bro. Like, it honestly sounds like some STD, bro. It sounds like sounds like a severe case of like IBS or something. Trump will face no prison time or fines for the crime. He remains a convicted felon, and unconditional discharge has been used for low-level crimes. What? On Friday, Judge Juan Merchant handed down a sentence of unconditional discharge to President-elect Donald Trump in the New York hush money case. Excuse me. Trump was convicted of 34 felonies related to falsifying business records in the case, which he has appealed without success. You let your fucking American ass falsify some business records and see how fast you get fucked up. See how fast you lose everything, bro. They'll take your business. They'll take your fucking name. Bro, they'll take everything. You go ahead. You try and do some shit like this. Falsifying business fucking records. Bro, your ass is sea bass. It's done. It's cooked. An unconditional discharge waives legal penalties for a crime, but does not negate the conviction. What? Bro, has anyone heard of this? Has anyone heard of this? I swear, I feel like they make up shit for certain people. Okay? Has anyone heard? I've never heard of this. I swear, I feel like they make up certain shit for certain people. You remember the little white girl who killed her boyfriend? And they're like, she had weed psychosis? Now you telling me you no legal consequences, you just have, the title. You're guilty, but no consequences. Can I get an unconditional discharge then? Make that make sense. What the fuck is the point of an unconditional discharge? You guilty, but we not gonna do anything. When handing down the sentence, Merchant stressed that it was due to legal protections of the office of president, but not to the individual. This man scapegoated his fucking... It's not fair, bro. It's not fair. It's not fair, bro. It's not fair, man. It's just not fair, man. It's really not fair. So essentially, because he's the president, you can't touch him. He guilty, but because he's the president, he can't do shit. Now, if he wasn't president, yeah, he'd be fucked. But because he's president, nothing we can do, bro. That's wild, man. He did everything that we convicted him of. Everything he did. Absolutely. Falsified business records, all that. He did all that shit. But he's the president, so. Trump will not face any jail time, probation in this case. He will also not face any fines. Practically speaking, nothing will change for the president-elect, who will take office as planned on January 20th, the first convicted felon to occupy the White House. That's fucking insane. What is wrong with people, bro? Y'all really? That's insane. Y'all elected a convicted felon, bro. A convicted felon to the White House. And they have the audacity to talk about DEI. They have the audacity to talk about fucking DEI. Oh my God. Unconditional discharges have been used in cases before in New York, usually those with low-level offenses. Cases that have ended with an unconditional discharge include a lawyer who was found guilty of misdemeanor charges for falsifying business records, a lawyer who failed to pay taxes, and individuals convicted of charges including speeding, refusing to take field sobriety tests, marijuana-related convictions, and trespassing. How the fuck do you get an unconditional discharge for failed to pay taxes? Nigga, make that make sense. What? How do you get an unconditional discharge for a lawyer who failed to pay taxes? What? Y'all gotta show me this case. I've never heard of this. That sounds fucking insane. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? How the fuck does this even in the same... How's this even in the same ballpark? Speeding, refusing to take field sobriety tests, marijuana-related convictions, and trespassing? How the fuck do we go from this to failure to pay taxes and falsifying business records? Can someone tell me how this covers all of this? Huh? Can someone tell me how this covers all of this? Failed sobriety tests, marijuana-related convictions, and trespassing. I can understand that, right? Those are low-level offenses. Absolutely understand. But then we jump to fail to pay taxes and falsifying business records? Lord, I don't... Bro, we need to have a revolution, bro. We need to have a revolution. These fucking idiots put billionaires in the White House, bro. They put ruthless fucking capitalists in the White House and think that the everyday man is going to benefit from it. I want to see this one. I want to see this one. They put ruthless capitalists in the White House. Fucking ruthless crony capitalists in the White House. And we're going to benefit from it. I want to see this shit, bro. I want to see this one. Please prove me wrong. I hope to God you prove me wrong. I really do. I hope to God you prove me wrong. Like, Lucas, see, look what happened. We're all making more money. We got healthcare. Healthcare isn't as expensive as it was. You know, gas prices are down. Grocery prices are down. You know, I can find a job. I have 2 or 3 job offers. Please prove me wrong. Excuse me. Let me be clear. I want to be proven wrong. Let me be clear. I want to be proven wrong. I don't want to suffer. I don't want to suffer, bro. I'm already suffering in 2025. I've already had enough of 2025, to be honest with you. I already had enough of 2025. If 2025 was a woman, she'd already be done. Okay? If 2025 was a wife, we'd already be divorced. I'd be like, nah, bitch, leave me the fuck alone. I'm done with you. Leave me alone. Okay? So, I've already had enough. I'm good. I'm good with 2025. I'm done. I already said 2025 was going to be some bullshit. So, please, the only way we can go is up from here, bro. Please don't tell me there's a lower bottom. Please. Please, God in heaven, don't tell me we can go lower. That, I'm not prepared for that, bro. I'm not prepared for that, bro. Like, please let us bounce. Let us bounce. Let's hit this dip, but bounce. So, when I say I hope that Trump does everything you think he's going to do, I genuinely, from the bottom of my heart, genuinely believe that. I want that to happen. I genuinely want that to happen. That you guys, there are people out there like, he's going to fix everything. You know, the border's going to be stopped. Gas is going to go down. Groceries are going to go down. You don't understand. The job market is going to go crazy. The stock market is going to go high. Like, bruh, I want that to happen. Do I believe that's going to fucking happen? Hell to the motherfucking no. Not at all. Not at all. I think Elon's going to fuck shit over. Doge is going to fuck shit over. And we're going to have a repeat of 2016, which he hired a bunch of fucking idiots, which is what he did in 2016, right? He hired a bunch of sycophants who are just smelling his fucking farts and telling him, oh, that smells like chocolate rose. And I think the same thing's going to happen. Because especially with Elon, because Elon, he has a whole platform where he can change the fucking opinion of people. You have Zuckerberg. He has fucking social media who can change the opinions of people. That's a powerful thing. That's what people really underestimate. People want to say he lost, money in it, but did he really? Think about it. He can put on a story, and that shit will go fucking nuclear. It'll go nuclear. So controlling people's minds is more valuable than any type of monetary fucking game, bro. Any type of monetary game. So I don't know. I don't see how that's gonna work in anyone's favor. I don't see how all the major fucking social media platforms working with the government, like literally, not like, yeah, I want to help the government, stop hate speech. I'm talking about, yo, I want a job. Let's work with Vivek and get shit done. I don't see how that's going to benefit anyone. But we'll see. Perhaps some of the restrictions that they end are some restrictions that actually benefit the American people. I'm all for it. I'm all for it. If they do some restrictions that benefit the American people, like, hey, you know what? The IRS is kind of bullshit. You know what? Let's get rid of that mofo. Let's get rid of the income tax. But, hey, I'm all for it. I know that's what these mofos were talking about. Oh, Trump's going to get rid of the income tax. You hear Trump going to get rid of the income tax? I'm all fucking for it, fam. I'm all fucking for it. We out here in Cali. You think Cali does not like, yo, bruh, it's already expensive. You want to give us more money? We'll take it. We absolutely fucking will take it. The problem is, we don't believe that shit's going to happen because we believe he's a two-faced fucking liar who is propped up by a fucking bunch of cult leaders. That's the problem. So prove me wrong, bro. That's all I'm going to say. Prove me wrong. I'm all about it. Jeff Bezos is also backing Trump. I know, I saw. So you have a bunch of fucking crony capitalist billionaires. But the middle class working American is going to benefit from this. I hope so. Listen, I hope so. Stranger things have happened. Stranger things have happened. Maybe we get an alien invasion or some shit. Or we find out that, you know, Trump is a lizard person. I don't know. But, hey, what could go wrong, right? What could go wrong with all the most powerful, influential people kneeling at Trump's fucking... kneeling before Trump at Mar-a-Lago? Hey, who knows? Who knows? They may actually have an incentive to help the American people. Not the rich of the rich and not the poor of the poor, because that's what we're dealing with right now. I hope everyone understands that. Like, the rich of the rich, you already see what happens during an event like this. They talk about, let me hire private firefighters. Do you have money to hire private firefighters? Huh? Think about this. You should be asking yourself this. Do you have money to hire private firefighters? Huh? I'm just saying. And in some cases, unless you poor, the government ain't going to help you. Because you don't qualify to be helped. So either you have to be fucking poor, like damn near homeless, living out of your car, or you have to be the elite of the elite. Everyone else in the middle, nigga, you pull yourself up by the bootstraps. You either pull yourself up to rich elite, or you get screwed and go down to poor. That's really it. Because I don't know where we're supposed to go, bro. I don't know where we're supposed to go. And it seems like we're constantly ones getting fucked over. Because it's like we don't have that much money to be elite, but we also not broke. Like, we doing okay. We just need a little, pick me up here and there, right? I don't need a full freaking, health bar. But, it'd give me like 25% health, at least 15% health. And I can pass the level, bro. I can pass the level. I can beat the boss. These mofos is like, nah, we ain't giving you shit. We ain't getting you no pickups, nothing. So, I don't know, man. Lord in heaven. Lucas, the LAPD caught a white woman from Florida starting a fire. I think we're going to leave it there, bro. Fuck Florida, bro. These mofos come over here and start shit. Honestly, I think a lot of people, if we find arsonists, I think there are a lot of people from other states that they come over here and just they want the destruction of California. They want the destruction of Los Angeles. Because their image of Los Angeles, that we're pompous, smug assholes, right? Who are all hardcore lefty, fucking chop off your dick, make your child a trans man or a trans woman or some shit. And that's not really the reflection of core, Los Angelinos, to be honest with you. A lot of these are transplants, okay? A lot of these mofos over here are transplants. And they don't represent us. I don't know, man. It just feels like, LA is like the America of the country. Because you know how the country, everyone hates America. They love shitting on, Americans. That's what it feels like with LA. It's like, well, have you ever been here, bro? Do you actually know someone who's been born and raised here? Like, we not the ones doing all this stupid shit. Lucas, you should react to Spider-Man base run vid. The way he utilizes certain mechanics are very interesting and creative. The vid is called Superior Spider-Man Smoking on Thug Pack. Maybe I'll do it on the animation channel. I'll check it out. But right now, I think what we're going to do, we're going to head over to Marvel Rivals because freaking Fantastic Four has been released, right? Sue Storm and Mr. Fantastic. Now, upon putting in my new GPU, I don't have access to my Elgato card. So, this is my 4K Elgato Pro card, right? It's not in my GP. It's not in my it's not in my PC, right? It's not in because there wasn't enough room because this fucking GPU is damn this big, bro. It's this big and this wide. Pause. But it's a fucking monster of a card. So, I'm trying to figure out how do I, maybe I can get an extension for this, right? And just plug it in somehow. But this shit is fucking crazy. So, I'm going to see if I can do a workaround with OBS and maybe just look at one screen or some shit like that. What do you think of Marvel Rivals, Lucas? I think it's game of the year. I think this is what gaming should be, bro. I think it's fucking awesome. I love it, man. I love it. Dead ass. It gives me the reason why it's so addictive, because honestly, it's like Overwatch, but better. I don't know what to tell you, because I was addicted to Overwatch, and I told y'all I had to stop playing Overwatch because I was addicted. Like, I was losing my life playing Overwatch. But now it's like, yo, this shit is like Overwatch on crack, because now you got fucking Marvel characters, and it's like, I fucking love Marvel characters. You mean I get to play as Spider-Man and beat ass, and you know, I get to play as Venom and beat somebody's ass? Like, what? Like, what? And then we got team ups and stuff like that, and then we got season passes. It's just, this is what should have happened a long time ago. This is what when it came to Marvel games. When I was talking about this when the first Spider-Man game came out. I don't know if y'all remember this, but I was like, yo, they should do a Marvel universe. They should have a Marvel universe in the gaming world, and have a Marvel universe in the movie world. I told you all this like at the first game. The first Spider-Man game was like, yo, what they should do is have like a Marvel universe where they have a bunch of Marvel characters, right? And they're all within the same universe. That's what they should do. And that's originally what they were going to do. But apparently Somniac fucking sucks balls and is poorly managed. Looking at you, Bryden Intihar. Because Wolverine was supposed to be in Spider-Man 2. Because if you look at the leaks, that's what they say. If you look at the leaks, and I looked at the leaks, I'm still looking at the leaks, to be honest with you. But if you look at the leaks, they were saying that Wolverine was supposed to make an appearance at the end of Spider-Man 2. But I guess because Spider-Man 2 was so fucking poorly handled and managed that they were rushed at the last second to cut out shit. That's why I'm so upset at people who fucking glaze Spider-Man 2. I'm like, don't glaze them. They should be punished for that shit, bro. They should be punished for that. Like, you having more Mary Jane missions and shit like that? Like, you giving us a fucking, you know, a deaf girl? Listen, I don't give a fuck about the deaf girl, the Mary Jane missions, if you had better missions, right? You can give us some bullshit, but the thing, anyone who knows anything about anything knows that you give what? A compliment sandwich. Compliment, some bullshit, and a compliment, right? The compliment hides the fucking, you know, the criticisms that you have. You can't give us bullshit, compliment bullshit. You can't give us a bullshit sandwich. That's what you can't do. You can't give us a bullshit sandwich and be like, da-da. It's like, no, what the fuck? Like, what? Why am I playing more time as Mary Jane than fucking Venom? Like, why is there not New Game Plus afterwards? Like, why is there not a seasonal, a DLC? Y'all announced that with Spider-Man 1. Like, what? What is happening? But you have these fucking gobblers, bro. These dick riders are just like, it's great. It's everything. I love it. They can explain away anything. And it's insane. It's absolutely insane. Like, this new generation, they're not Spider-Man fans. They're just bad people. That's how I view it. You're not a Spider-Man fan. You're just a bad person, bro. Like, you're a genuinely bad person. Because an actual fan wants the best for the IP. Whereas you just being a bad person, you're just a fucking NPC fucking dick rider. Which is crazy. It's like the people who are praising NVIDIA. I'm like, hold up. NVIDIA came out with like 580 cards, right? 5080. And they're like, yeah, this is just like having a 4090. Then they give us the specs and we're like, no, the fuck it's not. No, it's nowhere near like having a 4090. What the fuck are you talking about? And then they want to sell us on the AI. Oh, it's the AI. That's what it's going to do. It's the AI is going to create frames. What? Crazy, bro. Shady Wolf says, besides Rivals, I'd like to see more Marvel games outsourced to Eastern developers, specifically Capcom. By all means, bro. Outsource it, but I also like to see, because I'm tired of this whole Western versus Eastern, you know, developer. How about we create some fucking games, bro? I don't understand. Does anyone not remember the Gears of War? Does anyone not remember having games back to back to back? I don't remember actually having to sit down and think, okay, these are the exclusives that are coming out on PlayStation. These are the exclusives that are coming out on Xbox. And going, which one do I really want? Right? Because you had to choose. Because you couldn't have both, right? You couldn't have a PlayStation and an Xbox for Christmas. You had to choose one. And it was always one big gift. If you want to have one big gift, you can have it. But you have to choose. Now, what the fuck are we doing? What's happening? They're just giving us slop. That's what it is. It's just slop. And it's not fun. And I think that's the issue. I don't care what agenda, what narrative, what story you want to tell. You can give me a trans girl with a fucking dog that's non-binary. If the gameplay is fun, I will buy that shit, bro. I'm just letting you know. I'm gonna buy it. All these other fucking loony or weirdos out there, these wokies, all these other wokies, if they don't want that, then fine, don't buy it. But if that gameplay is fucking fire, I'm gonna buy the game. This has been proven case after, time after time. We see Baldur's Gate. Baldur's Gate did fucking numbers, bro. What are we talking about? Metaphor did fucking numbers. You still have people trying to call certain games woke, but I don't care, bro. I want something that's going to be fun. I thought as far as Warhammer was fun. Simple as that. And you still have people talking about it was woke because there was a female general. Oh, it's woke. Why is it so woke? Because there's a female general. I'm like, what the fuck are you all like? I need a death note. Spin Rush says, you made a video about a guy who got stabbed over a Popeye's chicken sandwich. That was a classic. Did you archive it? I don't believe so. I think it should be still open. I have to check. Because I've been, we've been hacked so many fucking times here. These mofos, bro. They be unlisting videos, privating videos, deleting videos. Anyways. Frederick Little says, Last of Us 2. I mean, I just finished. I was just playing a little bit of it, to be honest with you. I was going through like how they have the trial runs? Because I was looking at the combat. Because I was like, this combat is like fucking amazing, bro. Anyways. No, that Popeye's chicken, when I tasted it, I was like, you know what? I can understand how people could die over this. At the time. Like, I can understand. I don't know about die, but I can understand how you may get beat up, bro. I can understand. Because that shit was fire, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, okay, all right, that was fire. That was okay. Yeah, I freaking Uber Eats it while all these idiots were going in line. I'm not doing all that. Are you crazy, bro? I ain't trying to fucking get in a scrap over a fucking chicken sandwich. Fuck out of my face. Yes, a cell phone stolen by a trans, man. You guys are some OGs, man. You guys are some OGs, because that was way back. Jumpsuit says, I really hate how the anti-workers will say make your own thing, makes own thing, and they still complain these people just love misery. I think what has happened is that there's a business behind it. There's a business behind hate. I think that's the issue. The issue is that there's always been a business, right? But it hasn't gotten to this point. Like, there is like people who are genuinely like transitioning their channels to like woke channels just so they can shit on it because they know there's such a big audience for like the whole woke stuff. Like, go woke, go broke, and like attack the woke. What's the best way to boost your numbers? The best way to boost your numbers is to classify everything as woke. Because if everything is woke, then you can do a whole bunch of videos on how much woke shit there is. So the term of woke that's why it's so nebulous. It's so ambiguous because they want to have this wide net so that they can call anything and everything they don't like or they distaste as woke. So it's really insane. Really insane. Unfortunately. But I'm just like, yo, can we just wait till gameplay? Like the whole thing with Intergalactic. Why are you like what? Who cares that her head is shaved? I don't understand. Like, why are people losing their shit over a woman with a shaved head? There's so much story there. There's so much gameplay that I would like to be interested in seeing that these mofos is arguing over like stupid cosmetics. And I think that's the issue. Where you get a game like that, and then they'll be praising like Stellar Blade, which is really mid. But because they got, DLC of her in a skirt and, a bikini or some shit, these mofos be like, oh, that's the greatest thing ever. I'm like, that goes to show, like, y'all need help. Like, this new generation, this is why it's in such disarray. This new generation, they ain't getting women like that, bro. Because I remember back in the day, we didn't really gawk over like Tomb Raider and shit like that. I remember there was like this code where we all thought that if you put in the code, you could get Tomb Raider naked. But it wasn't like, it wasn't straight gooning. Like, these are, like, what I'm experiencing are, like, straight gooners, bro. Where they see, like, you know, what's her name? Invisible Woman in, like, her new skin. They're just like, oh, fuck yeah. Like, bruh, what? Like, chill, bro. Like, go talk to somebody. Go talk to a chick. Like, you can see that. These nowadays, I feel like it's gone, like, to fucking, like, 11. It's gone to 11. Like, we would always have, like, I remember, like, the most taboo was, like, they'd have, like, swimsuit editions of Dead or Alive. And then they had, like, something's Playhouse. Larry's Playhouse. I don't remember if y'all remember that. But it wasn't like anything like, yeah, did you play that? Fuck yeah, I can't wait to play that. Right? It wasn't anything crazy like that. Like, we weren't like every single girl out there wasn't like, oh, fuck yeah. It wasn't like that. These mofos nowadays, they're just like, if the girl isn't how Leisure Suit Larry, there we go. This man snitching on himself. This man said, he got the whole name on, bro. Got the whole name, bro. Leisure Suit Larry. Yeah, we had games like that. Now, these mofos is like straight Goonville, bro. They straight Goonville with it. I'm just like, yo, what the fuck is wrong with y'all, bro? Y'all are weird. Like, chill. like, calm down. Like, I remember when it was, what was it? Horizon? Forbidden West or whatever? Horizon Dawn? And they were, like, losing their shit that she had, like, facial hair on her face. They're like, oh, look at that. That's fucking gross. And it's like, what? You know women have little tiny hairs on their face, right? It's not like, unless they go a full face shave, that's fucking natural. I don't know, man. I think the porn mind has really destroyed these people, bro. Has really destroyed them. I thought all that shit was stupid. Like, when people say, oh, porn can, you know, completely destroy your mind and shit. Like, shut the fuck up. No, it can't. What are you talking about? Porn can destroy your mind. What are you talking about? Porn is like a microwave, bro. Like, we not using it as like a dinner, a full course meal. It's like a microwave to get you through, you know, when you going through a breakup or something, or like, right? Or when you learn in the game. These mofos is on some different shit, bro. They on some different shit. I think they've completely lost all reality of, like, female. I don't know, man. Unless the female has, like, size D, like, jiggle physics and shit, these motherfuckers are like, what is that? That's a man. I'm like, bro, what's wrong with her? She looks like a man. And don't get me wrong, I've definitely seen some men, bro. Like, when it came to Diablo, what the fuck they did to the female soldier, I don't know what the fuck that was. Like, she looked like a man with the jaw and everything. But, like, on sometimes, they'll just be, like, really upset over, like, something that's just like, bruh, what? She's just a regular female. Oh, this is fucking DEI. This is Sweet Baby Inc. Yeah. I was just like, oh, y'all need help. This OnlyFans has fucked y'all over, bro. This OnlyFans has fucked you guys in the head. I mean, man, there's got to be a documentary on it, bro. There really has to be a documentary on it. Because I can only imagine if you had OnlyFans. And I think we've talked about this before. Like, growing up, imagine if you had OnlyFans. Imagine if there was a girl that you found attractive online. And you can say hello, and she would say hello back, or acknowledge you, right? She would acknowledge you. And you know, if you can get like a fucking $5 chat or a $10 chat or some shit like that she would do shit for you. Like, I don't know, man. I think maybe that would change a lot of people. Maybe that would change, like, your interaction and your social maturity. Because this is really fucking over a lot of people nowadays. It's really fucking over a lot of people. And it's like $5 a month, right? And you get all their videos and pictures and shit like that. And it's like someone you may know or you may follow. And it's like, oh my God. Wow. Yeah, that's wild. It's wild. What is a woman, though? That's a great question. That's a great fucking question. What's up with Sweet Baby Inc.? Why do they always bring that up? Because they think Sweet Baby Inc. like just is the one that's creating all these narratives. It's a bunch of people who know nothing about the industry. Like, Sweet Baby Inc. is a very small fucking company. Sweet Baby Inc. isn't brought in, right? They're like a referral, I forgot what it's called. But they're not brought in when it comes to like the groundwork for a video game. I think that's what people think. They think that Sweet Baby Inc. is going to these companies and rewriting the script and telling them, no, do this, don't do that. Have Joel die by a golf ball and shit like that. And it's like, what the fuck? That's not how the game industry works. Like, it's the same thing when it came to Spider-Man 2 when they were like, oh, look, this is a write-in. And I was like, this chick was working remotely and she was a fucking intern. To think that an intern somehow magically who was working remotely changed the face of the main character is fucking crazy. It's absolutely insane. It's tantamount to saying that, you know, I don't know, one of the McDonald's workers was responsible for Trump's fucking policy or some shit like that. Because he took a picture with them or something. And it's like, what? What the fuck are you talking about? Like, this is the problem when it comes to conspiracy theories and these cult mindset, is that once a narrative is established, it's hard to fucking remove it. Because they just find stories that they can just plug into the narrative. Oh, Sweet Baby Inc. worked with them? Oh, it's going to be trash. It's going to be woke trash. Yeah, they bring up BlackRock because BlackRock was talking about how they want to promote certain... I forgot what the guy was saying, but they completely misconstrued his words. Where it was talking about diversity, equity, inclusion, and whatnot, of giving more diverse perspectives in the gaming community. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with diversity. That's what made gaming great, is that we can at one time play Tomb Raider, but also at the same time, play like a Metroidvania, play like a Gears of War, or play a Spider-Man or some shit, or play a fucking little indie game. That's what made it great. But I don't know. These new generations just cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, bro. And with this obsession over fucking graphics, I'm just like, no wonder these companies are spending millions upon hundreds of millions of dollars into these games. Because these fucking retards are just oogling over graphics. I'm like, why are you worried about the graphics and not worried about the gameplay, fam? But this is where we are. Frederick Little says, did you watch The Last of Us 2 series teaser trailer? No, I haven't watched it. I haven't watched it yet. I don't know, man. Respectfully, I don't see how Stellar Blade is mid, at least combat and gameplay wise. It has a bunch of variety of moves to get creative in this. No, it doesn't, though. The moveset is fucking dumb as fuck. What are we talking about? It's literally like flash blue, dodge, go behind the person. There's no complexity to the combat system. What are you talking about? And then when you look at it, there's a great video that's done on it. Because I thought I was going crazy until I saw this video. Like, until you actually played a good combat system, then you don't know what you're talking about. Like, I've played a good combat system. I played a variety of good combat systems. This is not a good combat system. It's ass. When it comes to the canceling of certain animations, how it keeps you in certain animations, and it's like, why? Like, what are you talking about? Great video this dude did. Oh, we can't even fucking watch it, bro. But this is the video. I suggest you check it out. It's a great video and explains all the problems that I had with the fucking Stellar Blade. Because it's fucking ass. It's not a complex combat system whatsoever. Like, what are you talking about? The combat is actual butt cheeks. Actual butt cheeks. But if y'all like it, then by all means you like it. But to say that it's good combat, you're fucking crazy. It's brain dead combat. And you're not even rewarded for it. Story, gameplay, greater than graphics. I agree. Yeah, it's just like, what are we talking about? Shit is like... But if this is what people want, but they what they're doing is they're capitalizing on the fact that of the whole, woke and shit. So they know they can put out like a fucking lame ass fucking game like Stellar Blade, which that was, especially when you look into as far as the traversal. Like, what did they do? The traversal was ass, but what do? They allow you to fucking look at her butt cheeks, you know, as she's sliding down the ladder. And all of a sudden now people are like, ooh, look at that. Ooh. In the meantime, it's like, well, this is clunky. It's non-responsive. And it's just not, you know, fine-tuned as it needs to be. But these fucking mofos are like, oh, look, her butt jiggles. I'm just like, we're fucking cooked, bro. We're fucking cooked. Because we're cooked either way. If they do shitty games with shitty narratives, we're cooked. If they do shitty games with, sexy characters, we're still cooked. So, I didn't get that, bro. I didn't get that. Because it's fun for a while, but then it's like, okay, where's the game? Like, where's the game? Where's the fun? Where's the fun here? So, I'm all about fan service, but that fan service has to be on top of a good base. That's what it has to be. It has to be on top of a good base. It's a problem when it came to what was it, 1776, or what was it? The Order, 1867, The Order or something? Like, the fan service was the graphics. But it was like, okay, where's the actual game though? I think that's the issue, is that you go so deep into 1886, The Order. You go so deep into like fan service, but there's nothing else. There's nothing else. It's like, okay, that's cool graphics, but it's not really fun to play. Anyways, Lucas is called, they can't top what video games did in 1999, so they don't know what to do next. I don't believe that. I don't believe that at all. I believe they can. I believe the execs are in fear of their life. That's what I think. I think the execs are in fear of their lives because they don't want to lose money. So what's the best way to not lose money? You pump into what you know already is selling, right? You put gas on a fire. You don't try and start a fire. You put gas on a fire. So that's why you're getting a lot of these sequels, these remakes, these remasters and stuff like that. Because they're all trying to just like, yo, if we can just get one game and just keep that game alive for live service and stuff like that, then we can just keep on, giving them skins, giving them season passes and stuff like that. So, yeah, it's very much about greed, but it's also there's a fear to do something new. But here's the thing. You can do something new, just lower the budget, right? If you're going out on a new IP, if you're taking a chance on a new IP or you want to establish a new IP, how about not spending fucking $300 million? How about not spending $200 fucking million? How about that? Did anyone ever think of that? I don't get it. You don't need $200 million to create a game. Hell, you can do it with $100 million and get a decent game. How about less focus on the graphics and more focus on actually building something? That's just something I've said before. Because what they're doing is they're taking chances, but it's not really a chance. It's like it's an end-all be-all type of thing. It's like an ultimatum. If this game succeeds, then we're still in business. If this game fails, then we may go bankrupt. Bro, that's not smart. That's not smart business, right? If they had spent less money on Concord, they wouldn't be hurting right now. It's as simple as that. But they want to spend, they have these ideas where like, oh, it's going to be a huge franchise. It's going to be the next big thing. And it's like, yo, how about you test the water, put something out, see if it hits, and then put money into it, right? Then put money into it. Anyways, we'll see. I'll be over on the animation channel. We're going to play some Mr. Fantastic, bro. Some Marvel Rivals. We gotta get the battle pass. I'm definitely buying the battle pass. Anyways, everyone, take care, stay safe. Pray for us here that we do all right. I'm okay so far. I appreciate the support. Appreciate the supers. Means a lot. Thank you for all the texts, calls, and emails. Everyone, take care, stay safe. Adios, muchachos.